250,000 Colombian pesos, 22 identical sealed boxes, and no questions except one. Deal or no deal? Good evening, good evening, good evening, West Wing, good evening, East Wing, good evening, Pilgrims, and welcome to a very special episode of Deal or No Deal. Let me find myself. There I am. Hello there. How are we all doing? How are you all doing in this wonderful world? Yes, I am the webcam in the game, because...
Hey! What is going on here? This is...
What is going... What?
You, sir, are in my game, and this is really funny because I look so much bigger than you from here.
Oh, yes, indeed.
My webcam is much closer.
There we go. Let me lower myself down on stream.
You, sir, are intruding. Lol. So, hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for the subscription there, Spokes. Welcome to the family. Lovely to have you here. Welcome to Ash. I don't know which way to look, because looking on the screen it feels like I want to look left, but I've actually got to look right to look left. And it's
I've got to look left, even though you on Discord are on the right, but your stream is on the middle monitor. It's very weird to me.
All sorts of problems there. Anyway, a very warm welcome and good evening to everybody who is here for a very special birthday stream with me, Royal Flush, and of course my very famous friend Ash the Bash, who's in that direction, down in that direction, in the game, taking on the role of Noel Edmonds this evening, because it's a very special birthday stream of Deal or No Deal. It is going to be a cash game of Deal or No Deal with actual monies, and so I thought it made sense, if I was going to be giving out actual monies in a game of Deal or No Deal, it might make sense for me to be the banker and bank my own cash, so to speak. So yeah, that's what's going to be happening. So I have the very great pleasure of being the banker tonight, which means I'm going to sort of scuttle away and put the webcam placeholder back on in a minute, and let Ash sort of be the host, and I'll sort of make occasional reappearances. I'm sinking down now behind my to sit up. That's not good. Anyway, I need to say good evening to everyone. So good evening to Egg Fried Cheese, to Matt the Ref, to Atogi, Scorecat, Dr. Mummy, Persephone's Twitchbots here, Drahuska, Clive of Legend, Cetra Proogs, Milk Like Substance, Ramsey Fox, welcome to the stream, Dogfish44, GM Rubik's, DMM, Spokes, Tyson Bain, Tantusar, The Lupine One, Puzzle Dan, Connor N27, Royal Flush, I'm here. That's good. Apparently not until number 22, but there we go. Joey Gaterman, Nightbot's here, always nice when she shows up. Alex Chen, Awesome Quintuple 98, Minky, Shadowmane PX41, Brick Bother, Super Patrick, Blockworker, and Cola. Good evening, all of you. Oh, hello, Alex. I was going to say Blockworker and just sort of casually trips off the tongue. And say, oh, Alex is here. Hello. Come to say happy birthday, I guess. So thanks for joining us. Lion TK and anyone else who's joining in the chat now. It's great to have you here. Thank you very much for joining us for what promises to be a very, very entertaining evening. And thank you for the...
Hype train begins.
300 bits, Buzzer Bob. Oh, we're having a hype train. Oh, you splendid
hype
people.
Train begins.
Dun, 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 dun. No, wait, that's Jewel. That would be a Jewel hype train. Anyway, I'm very grateful to Ash, who's very kindly agreed to step in and sort of co-host with me tonight. Thank you for the 300 bits there, Matt the Ref. Enormously grateful. Oh, that was a... Oh, mate. What? Thank you for the sub bomb, Ash. That's very kind of you.
No problem.
Welcome to the Familian, all the people who have joined. Joey Gaterman and Awesome Quintuple 9 and Kegler Coach and Buzzer Bob and Murphy Backs. Thank you very much. Welcome to the server, and thank you to Ash for the 5 subs, and oh my goodness, to DMM as well for 5 more subs. Welcome to Ramsey Fox, Alex Chen, Nochibata, David J, Bodycom, and Proogs. I'm going to press this thank button now. That does something, which is awesome. Thank you so much to both of you for the love and the sharing of the love and the hype train. The hype train will begin. And thank you for the 100 bits there as well, Dogfish. We're going to do the followed by. Is that the meme? Is that how it Is that how we mean?
That's mine.
That's yours.
That's mine. You can have something else, Ben.
Okay, I'll come up with my own. Wow, Rubik's as well. Thank you for the 5 gift subs to the community there. Welcome to Tantu, Sara, Oral, the Outcast, Lewis T, Milk Like Substance, and the Real Dev. Oh my goodness, and Block Worker has donated 600 bits as well. Thank you very much indeed, Alex. I got to start saying something other than thank you very much indeed. It's starting to sound really disingenuous, but it's not.
I know exactly how you feel. The amount of times I say that's just so very generous. It's like, the amount of times I say it.
You guys are amazing. I can't say followed by. Next we have! And thank you for the compliments on the mic as well, Toadboy. I'm very happy with the new microphone. I've got this guy to thank. It was all his recommendation and he helped me get it set up. So, in fact, it's the same mic that you use, I think, isn't it?
It's basically the model up, yeah.
The next one up. Yeah. So, next on the podium, Noshibato! And Kazviz, thank you for those 200 bits there as well. Enormously kind of you. Thank you very much indeed. And to all of you watching at home. And next on the podium, David J. Bodygum! Welcome to the stream and welcome to the family. And, oh my word in heaven. My goodness gracious. Wow. My gracious goodness. We'll just do hype for the rest of the stream. You enormously, ridiculously generous people. You must stop it at once. Let me say thanks. Let me send the thanks.
That's it. The prizes have been paid for.
Yeah, we go. Shall we just go back? I'll redo the board.
107% completed level 5 train.
Oh my mouth. 25 tier 1 subs from JPB. You ridiculously crazy person. Genuinely, thank you so much. And welcome to Black Rabbit, How Tatu, Ass Backwards, Midi Plays, Puzzle Dan, Mark, Sam, Saphira, Super Patrick, Cassani, Applecast, DJ Hero, and then so the 100 emotes shared. I don't know what that means, but that's good, right? I think that's good. G. Eisens, Mattel, Natter, Ian Dominic, Useless Noisemaker, Cut the Seventh, Not a Jumble of Numbers, TJ Ardenfetz, Queen Fell, Izmaki Pavel, Toshi Deradesu, Jack Wilford, and Amy. Welcome to the family, and thank you so much to JPB. 25 gift subs there. Just ridiculous. And as yes, and been pointed out, the prizes have been paid for, and all of these emotes now are all of the things. Might need to increase the jackpot. I will certainly take that into consideration. And Toadboy, thank you for the continuing with the subscription that was gifted to you from Ash as well. 540%. How long are they going to go now? Do you think it's going to be like next up? Oh, well, next up is
just whatever's still queued up.
Well,
you can clear the entire queue, but I don't bother.
No,
I
we'll
just let it play out.
We'll let it play out. Do you want to?
Still got to have another 2 minutes on the train anyway, so.
Well, that's cool. Well, we'll leave that going. But thank you all so much for the birthday hype train and the birthday love. What am I getting for my birthday? Well, I got my Stream Deck. Obviously, that was my main present from Mrs. Flush, so that's exciting. And I think I'm getting a new wallet as well. It's something I've been needing for a while. So new wallet is exciting. Got my wedding ring back today as well. Then they've been polished and are now nice and shiny. So yeah. Bob, can't wait for the £500 game. Well, I might, because I can't tweak the prizes in Deal or No Deal now, but I might be able to.
I can.
You can. But I am still the banker. I can still offer based on what I'm expecting it to be. We can do. I might be able to get 6 prizes maybe into the DangerZone final, and maybe up the prize pool a little bit there. But it's enormous thanks to every one of all y'all for donating and for the birthday love. Because it is my birthday stream. I'm going to be 32 tomorrow. Ash, what's 32 like? Having been there, done that?
This, well, I'm currently in that year, and so this year is just very weird. I don't think you can really attribute that to being 32. It's just the year of 2020.
Do you know what's slightly scary? It's just occurred to me. It just popped into my head. I can now do Taylor Swift plus 10. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 32. I'd have to rewrite the lyrics to that. My back's gone out. I can't sleep at night without needing a pee at 4 in the morning. That's what 32 is like, maybe. Actually, no, I'm not that bad yet.
Not for me. I don't know what you're on about.
I can sleep through the night generally speaking. Although I start getting like obscenely early at the moment because Megs likes to sleep with the window open, and we have to keep the kitchen window open so the cats can come and go as they please. So there's a draft that runs through the house, and then it rains in the night. And Royal Sings album coming soon. Just check the music for lockdown. There's lots of music in there. A level 5 hype Twain emote. Choo choo hype punch. That's awesome.
Choo 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 choo.
Choo. 20 subs, 1400 bits. Genuinely, honestly, amazing. Yes. Thank you so much to all of y'all who have donated. Yay. I feel so loved. I want to hug myself because I can't hug any of all y'all. But maybe when coronavirus goes and, we're not in different parts of the world, that might be a thing. Quiz Night Live, is that going to be a thing?
I hope so. I hope we could do something by the end of this year, and if not, then early 2021. So that's the hope.
That'd be awesome. That would be good. Looking forward to it very much. Now, as a reward for your generosity this evening, and good evening in the chat to Buzzer Bob, Kazvers, Toadboy, DJ Hero, Midi Plays, Ash Sebastian, JPB. I know I said hello to most of you already, but officially I've now said hello on the tracker. I think on Saturday, after our double Google that, I might do a reveal.
Ooh.
The next big thing. The next big thing. I know Ash has had a sneak peek of this. Score count.
Okay.
Oh, what did you think it was going to be? You were thinking something else.
I had no idea, to be honest.
You thought it was going to be a reveal of my inner goddess. Perhaps. I don't know.
No.
Maybe not that, no. Well, a reveal that Ash has had a little sneak peek of, and I know Alex has had a little sneak peek of, and I know Score Count has had a little sneak peek of. But they're all keeping... Oh my goodness me. JPB, the party keeps going. Another 7 subs from JPB. Thank you so much. Let me press the thank button again. Welcome to JGZ Plays and Thalcott, El Guapo, Serial Quizzer, Zadster, CD Ray, Mark as well. Is there anyone who's not now subbed? This is amazing.
Basically everyone.
You get a subscription. You get a subscription. You get a subscription. Arden Vets gets a subscription. I'm not going to do Oprah. I can't really do a good Oprah impression. Alex is not a subscriber yet. Oh, mate. Persephone's chair privileges. Welcome to the stream as well, Samson. Nice to have you here. I might do a little reveal on Saturday of the next thing and outline some more ideas to what I've got in mind maybe for Series 2, because I've done a bit of work on the last couple of days on this new thing. That could be exciting. So that might be a thing if I finish it by Saturday we could do. And and thank you, Linepiece, for the donation, which has just popped up on my phone.
Linepiece has found the donation link for you as well, then.
I don't know where the donation link is. There is a donation button. I think it's one of the overlays. You just have to click.
It's on Streamlabs. Each Twitch user account has it. It's basically the same format of URL with a different ending.
Oh, okay.
Well, it goes to PayPal pretty much directly.
Yeah, so PayPal just sent me a push notification. So thank you very much for the £5 there, Linepiece. That's hugely kind. And thank you, Panda, for the gift sub. And Blockworker, you now are a part of the family. Welcome. Welcome to, not that you weren't part of the family anyway, but thank you very much, Panda, for that £5 sub and welcome. You can now. That's another role you've now got in the Discord, Alex. I think you've got all of them now. Right. Ash, do you want to just sort of outline how the lobby is going to work for tonight?
Indeed. So we're going to do the overflow lobby just in case we do have more than 22 people that want to play. Just as a word of warning, I think we would prefer you to have a voice and join us here in Discord for the drama and for the tension of the game. So if you do not have a voice, if you do not have a mic, or do not want to be your voice on stream, then do not join this lobby. But if you do and you want to, then do join the lobby. And you know what? I think might as well open it up now. And the lobby code you need to put in is going to be EAT'em.
EAT'em.
EAT'em. Eat 'em all.
EAT'em.
So
Poor cousin of
appear
Eton
on
College.
screen because this is the overflow lobby, but I can see your names going through.
And you get a little message in the chat as well.
Yeah. Once we will close the lobby up, it will populate the main lobby there, which you see there of the 22 coloured boxes. And then we will pick one of you to play against Ben the Banker.
Indeed so. And a reminder that there is real money. I was about to say my real money on the line, but it turns out that's probably not going to be the case now.
Not anymore.
It's not anymore. It's your real money now, guys. And thank you again for your generosity with that. But that's what you're going to be playing up against. So I'm taking on the role of the banker. The overflow lobby will just pick 22 random people who have joined the overflow lobby. So if you've joined it, you may not appear on the main board. When you appear on the main board, the cycle will then start immediately and it will just pick one of you. It is very much a sort of a spectator event, so we like it for the drama. There's a donation. That was a quintuple 9. So you will just... so it'll pick someone, and then it's a spectator game. Hopefully it'll be entertaining and good drama, and maybe a little bit more with the stakes raise. See if I can outwit somebody who's going to come and play. So, with that having been said, I think we are just about at the end of the notifications. So, final reminder that you do need to have a microphone, and if it picks you and it turns out we haven't got a microphone, it just means we need to do it again, which would be a slight bore. So just make sure you've got a microphone set up with a decent connection. I am going to disappear, and I will reappear surreptitiously. You might hear a mysterious voice. I might turn the webcam back on, I might not. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, enjoy the game, have fun, and I will see you all in a little while.
All right, we'll see the banker later. Give you last 30 seconds to join this particular game. Currently have 24 people in the overflow lobby, so 2 people will unfortunately miss the first cut, making it up onto the board there, and then only one of them will get picked to be the main player this evening. Quick at-bash stream hijack. Basically, yeah, I've now got the time I want to plug all of my stuff if I want to, but I'm not going to because I'm not such a shill. So good luck to you all. Good luck to whoever gets picked in a moment. Got about 10 seconds until I do populate the lobby. So good luck to you all. I'm going to have some of my red grape juice, not wine, red grape juice.
What sort of heathen drinks wine out of a glass like that?
Like I said, it's red grape juice. It's not wine. It's not got alcohol. What is a man? I do not know, Lupine. What is a man? All right, here we go. Let's populate the lobby. 24 in the overflow, so only 22 will get through. So we have Brig, Rubix, Bass Ackwood, Joey Gateman, Itogi, 8Minky, Cetra, Connor, 90k, Buzzer Bob, Alex Chen, Shadowmane, Tantasar, Samster, Matt the Ref, Milkback Substance, DMM, Score Count, Looping 1, Krugs, Clive Legend, and Stoshka. One of you will be picked to play against the banker this evening for a total of $250,000 Colombian pesos, roughly equal to about 50 English pounds. Who's it going to be this evening? It's going to be Shadowmane PX41. Shadowmane, you have the seat in the crazy chair. Come and join us here in Green Room. Score Count will get you all sound checked and then bring you into the main game. So Shadowmane has control of this game. Just waiting for Shadowmane to pass through the production screening protocols. Good luck, everyone in chat saying good luck to you. I need to check my controls to make certain I'm doing all of the right things from my end, because this is the first time I've hosted this, but I do have all the commands in front of me. Hello, Shadowmane. Welcome to the Crazy Chair.
Hello.
How you doing?
I am honestly blown away. I didn't think I'd get picked for this.
And get picked you have done. The RNG has favoured you this time round. So, this is a cash game. This is very different to all the other games we've played here on the Royal Flush channel, where you could win up to 50 UK pounds. Now, do you have a target in mind of how much you want to walk away with? Do you want to make that public knowledge? Do you want to write that in the little black book? You can obviously give me a DM as basically writing the little black book if you want to do that.
Well, I think at this point, any figure that's 2 digits would be a good thing to walk away with.
Any figure that's 2 digits or more would be good to go with. So that's going to be sort of, from the looks of things, the power 7 is 10 digits up. So the last 7 numbers are all 2-digit numbers. I mean, the 10p is technically a 2-digit number, but it's not a pound.
I saw that, Matt.
All right. So oh yeah, we just have the ghost of the banker in our ears so that stream can't hear it. Okay, that's great. Okay, Shadowmane, can you verify that the computer has picked box number 11 at random for you before you joined this game?
Box 11. Well,
box 20. I'm reading a number. I can't remember. Box 20. It's a good thing you're looking because I'm not looking. Box number 20. I'm looking at 11 in the scene view. That's why I'm using the scene view as a behind the scenes of things. So box 20 at random before the show.
Yeah.
Indeed, it was sealed by the independent AI who seals all the boxes and is the only one that knows where all of the money is. Not even the banker knows where the money is. Although the banker is giving me all sorts of messages for me to look at. All right. Well, good luck to you, Shadowmane. This is your game. And let's see if we get you into double digits into the pound scale. And I press the KP enter button to start the game. So for the first round, we will want 5 boxes to pick. So which is going to be your first number, Shadowmane?
I think my first box tonight will be number 4, please. I have a feeling that 4 is a lucky number.
Okay, well, as before, with all of Royals games, you have all the way up until the seal comes off to decide to back away, but as soon as the seal does come off, then we are committed to opening the box. So, confirm box number 4?
Yes, let's do this. Let's open it up.
Oh yes, I might need to do that as well, Mountain Egg, which is that one. There we go. Box number 4 is 10p.
Oh, that's a great start.
So good blue to get rid of straight off the bat. Okay, second pick.
Number 19, please.
Number 19 also on the west wing, next to where you were, in fact.
Yeah.
Let's see what's in box number 19.
That.
£18. It's one of the Power 5. One of the Power 5 gone there. But you still got the top 3 of the Power 5 still intact, so it's not all gone yet.
Yeah.
Third box.
Number 7 looks tempting.
Number 7 looks tempting over onto the east wing. Okay, is this going to be lucky for you? Let's find out. Open up the box. £2.50. £2.50. It is a blue. It's one of the high blues, but it is a blue nonetheless. Okay. 3 boxes down. 2 more to pick before we get the first offer, Shadowmane.
How about number 16?
Number 16 over on the east wing as well. Trying to keep it even on the picks. You'll have to do that yourself, Ben. It's a personal control, so you'll have to lower the volume yourself. I mean, I can change the volume overall over here, which will affect everyone. But oh, okay. Twitch is looking behind the scenes. There we go. Right, confirm you want to pick box 16 there, Shadowmane?
Yes, I'd like to take box 16.
All right, let's see what is in that box for you. £2. It's another highish blue, but it is a blue. Yeah. So that's 3 blues and 1 red off so far. Doing well. Can we make it a 4th blue in the opening round? What's your last pick?
I'm not talking too much. I'm just trying to keep my nerves in check. Let's take number 10 back on the left side.
Number 10 over on the west wing. Can we get another blue out of this? 4 out of 5 is a good number for blues. Can we make it that? Yes, we can. It's a £3. It's another high blue, but it is a blue. So you only hit one of the power 5 in that round, and that was the only red you hit. So that's actually a decent opening round, I'd say. What's your thoughts, Shadowmane?
Yeah, I've been very lucky so far getting rid of 4 pieces on the blue side. There's still 7 left. But I have a feeling knocking those off is going to put me with a good offer at the start. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Ben comes up with.
Well, we do have a call from Banker. I just have to wait for the pan to finish before I can do anything with the phone. So just wait for the pan to finish. And we pick up the phone. Good evening, Mr. Banker.
Good evening.
That was a good opening round from Shadowmane, that wasn't it?
Very, very highly skilled. I commend him on his dexterity. And how are you, Mr. Shadowmane?
I'm trying to find the right words. I'm sweating. This is I'm intimidated, but also I'm feeling good about myself.
That's a good place to be. I really should have put a voice changer gizmo on here to make it extra mysterious. So you're feeling quite happy about that board, I take it?
Oh yes, very much so.
Now you've mentioned 2 digits is what you'd like to go away with. Well, I can't promise you that just now, but you have had a good start. I know you won't want to go away at this early stage, but remember, this is real money. And, you're further north, aren't you, than I am?
I'm gonna be. I'm more in Milton Keynes, which is closer to London.
Yes, Milton Keynes, Satan's lay-by.
North is a bit up in the air at the moment.
Satan's lay-by. It's a Bill Bailey joke. Anyway, Shadowmane, it's lovely to have you on the game. I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here, and I hope you don't make any decisions that you regret. So here's your first decision for you to think about.
Okay, and the first offer the banker is giving you here is £7.50. £7.50 to say, take that, get out the game, and be done. Now, it's not quite the 2-digit pound sum that you're looking for, but it is pretty generous, I would say, given the board. What's your thoughts on it?
There are less offers than that on the board, but at the same time, there's still quite a lot of money in play at the moment. There's still the 8, the 10, the 12, the 15, the 23, the 30, and the 50. Right
So
now, I'm thinking it's better for me to see if I can keep pushing my luck, keep knocking off some of those blues. I'm saying that is a massive opening offer, especially for a real money game like this.
Indeed, this is a real money game, so it's not just fake dollars and fake pounds, this is real pounds.
Yeah,
Shadowmane, are you ready for the question?
I'm ready.
Okay. £7.50. Deal or no deal?
With respect to you, Royal Flush, there's still plenty of money on the line. No deal.
No deal on that. What's Colo saying? See Colo's message. Very good point. What, it's about 26 pints of milk? Well, we have turned down 26 pints of milk in terms of money there, but we are moving on. So we will need another 3 boxes to open before we get the next offer. Where are you going to next, Shadowmane?
I've had my eye on 1 suspiciously. I don't know, I feel like the 1 would be a lucky break for me.
As in box number 1.
Yeah, box 1.
Box number 1 just there at the centre of the east wing.
Yeah.
Let's see, can we keep it blue? We can, it's a 5p. Very good. 5p, take it off the board. Doing well, keeping the pressure here. Can we make this another blue? Can you make it another blue? Where are you going next?
For some reason, 3 is reaching out to me this time. Number 3, please, Ash.
Number 3 over on the west wing. Come on, show us another blue. It is another blue 25p. This is a great round. Can we make this an all blue round? This would be absolutely amazing, and we'll probably even get into double-digit territory if you do make this a all blue round. What you gonna go for?
At 12, I don't know about you, but I think that 12 has something to hide. Let's see what that 12 has.
Box number 12. If we can make this an all blue round, we're probably looking at double-digit territory unless the banker is re-evaluating their calculation procedures. But we'll find out. Can we make this an all blue? Open up the box.
Open the box.
It's the £5. It's a red, but it's the lowest red. I think we can allow that.
Yeah.
I think we're okay with that going away. So that is a pretty damn good board you got going on there, Shadowmane.
This is a very good board.
What are you thinking on what the offer could be here?
Well, the 1 and the 50 is still there, so I would imagine that the bank would probably make his offer a lot higher than usual, especially since there are now only 5 blues left on the board. So I'm expecting good things.
Oh, we have a ring from banker. Let's wait for the pan. Hello again.
You've got off to a good start here, haven't you, sir?
He really has, hasn't he? I mean, even that red at the end of that was basically a blue in disguise.
Well, it wasn't, but if you want to make that argument, then
Well,
you can
what I
make that
could
argument.
say is that they were all below your previous offer.
Which logic would dictate, therefore, I have to go up. Wouldn't you say so, Shadowmane?
Good.
That sounds awfully greedy of you.
I mean, there aren't many blues left. You've got to take that into account.
So you're agreeing with me?
Yes, in a way.
I think my original offer may have been slightly generous because I'm excited because it's my birthday. However, I will respect you enough to put this offer up. Now, had you had an all blue round there, you would probably be looking at double figures. Sadly, despite the protestations of the host, you did not have an all blue round. And therefore, I won't be going into double figures, I'm afraid. But this will give you something to think about, I'm sure.
Okay. It isn't double digits, as he says. The offer from the banker for this round is £9.99. So basically, double digits in disguise. £9.99 says that you walk away right now and do not touch this game any further. Do you want to chat to anyone in chat? Do you want to get an opinion from chat? Do you want to listen to the accountant? Anything like that?
Accountant.
The accountant being Matt.
I don't know. I'm trying to keep myself in check. So much stuff has happened. We've lost 4. We've lost so many blues already. We're down to only 5. I don't know what more to say. I mean, aside from the little reds, there's still 6 more big reds that I've got my eyes on, and all the rest are blue. So I don't know. I feel like pushing my luck would be risky, but at the same time, $9.99 is basically the penny price for people who don't put £10 on shopping stores in a way. Yeah, I feel like I'm ready for the question, please.
Okay, you ready for the question? £9.99. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
Okay, no deal it is, and we continue on into 11 box. Another 3 boxes to pick from until we get the next offer. And chat agreeing with you there, 98% saying no deal on that particular poll. So yeah, we move on. Another 3 numbers, please, Shadowmane.
Don't look at me like that, 21. I know you've got something to hide.
Is that what you're going to go for next, number 21?
Yeah.
The box adjacent to the death box by number and also
I'll take
in
21,
location.
and on my head be it. Yeah.
Show us what's in 21. Can we make it another blue? Can we keep this blue streak alive? I mean, the previous box wasn't blue, but it was basically blue. £8. It is a red. I think it was expected at this point to start hitting some reds, but it's not one of the Power 5. You've only hit one of the Power 5 so far, so you're doing good still. Do need to keep avoiding those Power 5s though. So your next number.
Number 2 seems juicy to me this time, Ash. I don't know about you.
I don't get a feel from these boxes. Unfortunately, I'm not like Noel Edmonds, where I can just sort of do things and think and sort of psychoanalyze the game. I'm not. I'm quite a statistician myself. But you've got a feeling for box number 2.
Yeah, I've got a feeling for box number 2.
Okay. Let's see what's in box number 2. Let's make it blue. Can we get the penny? Can we get the penny? It's the penny! We have removed the penny from the game, which means you are leaving with a minimum of 50p from this game. Now, be good if we get the 50p. That means you're definitely walking away with at least £1.
Yeah. This is great.
Oh yeah, we need to do the 1p kiss, but not now because COVID. So social distancing kiss.
I can't believe I've gone this long without saying the one where I think we all know we're thinking box number 8. Let's go with the meme box.
Well, that's not a meme over here. It's only it's a meme by proxy because.
Well, I mean, you're hosting here, Ash, so you knew this was coming.
All right, you want to go for box number 8?
Yeah, I'll take 8.
All right. Can we get rid of the 50p, making this an all-pound game? Let's find out. Open box. £7. It's another red, but again, avoiding the bottom reds. So, doing pretty well. And again, all of those were below the previous offer. So, doing well again. What's your read of the game at the moment, Shadowmane?
The 1p is the one I always had the most worry about when it comes to deal or no deal. So now that that is gone, I feel like a bit of pressure has been taken off of me a bit. Obviously, there's still a lot more reds than blues, but
I mean, at this point, the banker has to go into double digits now. He can't.
Yeah.
He can't hold off now.
Yeah, because I feel the longer the penny is there, the more the player worries about it. But now the penny's gone, I feel a bit more confident in what the banker's going to say next.
The banker is still deliberating.
He's having a real think on this one. I think he probably saw that penny go and he's really had to reevaluate his decision.
I think so.
Yeah, DMM Derby just saying in chat the penny's dropped.
Okay, banker is in. He's got a bit of a game going on here, hasn't he, banker?
Yeah, just a little bit. I really had to think about that one. You did a good thing there, taking out the penny. 7 and the 8 going. That's good for me in a way. It's good for you right now, but it's also getting rid of a lot of your potential smile money later on. Because it only takes one bad round to knock out maybe a couple of the Power 5, maybe even just one of the Power 5 and one of the other middling 5. And it's not going to be going up any higher. Therefore, I consider this, Mr. Shadowmane, to be quite generous, and I would implore you to think about it carefully, considering what might happen next.
So the offer has gone up. The offer for box number 20 now is £13.75. £13.75 is the current offer from the banker. Now, do you want to have a chat to anyone in particular now?
I don't really know. Because, I mean, when you look at the reds, when you look at the red side of the board, there's 3 less and there's 4 more than that. So there is a higher probability of hitting the reds, the higher reds, like the power of 5. But at the same time, there's 3 less than that, and there's still the 4 blues. So I feel like I'm still in a very cozy position as it is to keep going. I don't know if
You sound pretty confident.
yeah, I am, because I know I'm reasoning out all of the potential prizes in my head, and looking above the offer for the rest of the higher numbers, and looking below that for all the smaller offers, and blues and little reds aside, there's more low offers to get rid of than high offers to potentially lose. I'm ready for the question now.
Ready for the question? I mean, the poll from chat's saying only 51% saying no deal at this point, but you said you're ready for the question, so let's do it. £13.75 of real money. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
No deal. And we move on to 8 box then. And all we can really hope at this point is that we get an all blue round, maybe touch the £6, but anything else we do not want to touch, because that will affect the offer quite negatively from this point onwards. So where are you going next?
I think number 9 is next on the list for me.
Box number 9 over there on the east wing, next to its rotational counterpart, the number 6. Let's see what's in number 9. Can we make it a blue? It is. It's the pound.
Nice.
Already a good start to this round. If we get rid of the 50p and £1.50, then we are looking for a great offer coming up next. Where are you going next?
11 would be my next choice.
Box number 11 over on the far west side. Let's make this another blue. It is the 50p!
Oh man!
This is crazy! £1.50 is the minimum you're walking away with now. If we could get rid of that, then you're up to £4.25 minimum, and that would be, well, not only an amazing position for the game, but also you'll get another offer that, again, can only go up. Can we do it? Shadowmane, what's your third box for this round?
My third and final box of this round, Ash, is number 17, please.
Number 17. We've ping-ponged east, west, east here, ending on the east. Show us what's in box number 17. Make it a red.
Come on.
It's the £50! It's the £50, and there goes the top value from the game.
Oh, that is gonna hurt. The bottom
That's
line.
going to hurt now, unfortunately. At this point, we're down to 8 bucks. Every big hit you make on the red is going to be quite fragile. But that said, you still have 3 of the power 5 in play. You still have the 15, 23, and 30 still in play.
Oh. Well, at the very least, I'm walking away with £1 and some money. But, man, that just hurt me in more ways than one. Like I said, that is going to hurt the bottom line.
We'll put it this way. You did some good there on the blue side for yourself, and you did some good for the banker there with the £50. So he might not move a great deal here. It depends on how aggressive he's going to be.
There's still a £30 in play, and there's still only 2 blues left. And it's all pounds to play for.
Well, the banker's having a think about it.
It's tense, I love it.
Well, it's for real money. We do have the banker in. Just going to wait for the cameraman to do his thing. Because clearly the cameraman supersedes everyone in this game. Well, that £50 did help you out a little there, I would say.
Oh, yes. I was preparing the governor.
Oh, really now?
I don't even know what that means. But I was preparing it. And you've thrown me a bone there. You hit those 2 blues, Shadowmane. You hit those 2 blues. You have me worried. And my worry with you, sir, is that you've been slightly dismissive. Just slightly, not terribly, but slightly prompt with some of your decisions. And my worry is you're going to be a little bit reckless, and you might be prepared to go all the way, which would annoy me. However, you took out the top of the game, and I can't ignore that. In the same way that you really can't ignore this offer, because this could be the last time it's going to be up here.
So, the offer has gone down slightly. But it is still double digits on the pound front. For box number 20, the banker is offering you £12 and 50 pence. £12 and 50 says that you are done with this game and you want to get out. Now, I think at this point you need to have a chat with some people. Who do you want to have a chat with in the Twitch chat? Who do you want to bring in?
Well, I mean, Matt messaged me earlier saying, strongly suggest you take some advice on this board. I think I'll take some advice from Matt. He's my...
Alright.
I don't know what to call him. Is he my loan shark? Or what would I call you, Matt?
Well, I'm the I'm the accountant that gives you sane financial advice. It doesn't cost you a penny.
Well, we've got rid of the penny, so unfortunately you can't have that.
Well, yes. On a serious note here, I think when you took the low reds out, it has sort of weakened your safety net. If you have the nightmare round now, which is possible, you could be down even below the original £7.50 that you got on the opening offer.
I remember a very clever person saying that
my suggestion with this would be really consider this, really think about this. If you have the nightmare round, then you won't get. You won't get the £13.75. You won't get the £12.50. I know that might sound obvious, but you need to think carefully on this one.
Nice words there, I believe.
And Pole is sorry, Ash.
That's fine.
Yeah, I say Pole is saying deal quite strongly as well.
Quite strongly, even if it was maybe due to the channel points, but still a strong favour for deal.
I mean, Shadowman, if someone said to you an hour ago that you'd be walking away for a game with £12.50, you'd have been quite happy with that.
Yeah, I would have been very happy with that.
So, really think about this.
Put it this way, that's equal to quite a lot. Quite a lot. 63,000 odd Colombian peso, that's equivalent to.
That is a lot.
I mean, just to very briefly just give you an idea, the perfect round, or the nightmare round, whichever way you want to look at it, you've got a 1 in 56 chance, so just under 2%, but we've seen it happen.
That's the thing, at this point, you do have to open 3 boxes, there's only the 2 blues left, so...
Yeah, that's
even
the
if you go
problem.
perfect, you're gonna
That
have
is the
to
big
hit a
problem, because there's only 2 blues. There are 6 reds left, and
We've read our music! Oh, there
we go.
yeah, I just noticed that we're out of stick. As I was saying, there are 2 blues left, and there are 6 reds left, and 5 of those 6 reds are double digits. And I wanted to walk away with at least £10 or more. And given that I've now lost the £50, there's a lot more riding on this for me to potentially lose than there is for me to gamble and see if I can bump it up a bit, because I have seen games where it's all gone horribly wrong in Deal or No Deal. And when you think about it, £12 and 50 pence, that's essentially a quarter of that £50 that I just lost. And when there's only 3 options higher than that, and all the rest, again, there's 2 blues, there's 6 reds.
An interesting thing that Brig is saying, because you were looking for a double-digit sum to go away with, 5 out of the 8 on the board are double-digit.
Yeah, exactly.
So it depends on if you do want to walk away based on your double-digit, or if you want to walk now with the 12.50. But it's entirely your decision. Are you ready for the question?
I'm ready for the question.
Shadowmane, £12 and 50 pence. Deal or no deal?
Deal!
He's dealing at
I'm cutting and running!
That means you will be walking away with £12 and 50 from the Dream Factory. It's a win! It's a win! It's double digits, it's what you came for. So,
yeah,
that is, I think, probably a sensible deal at this point if you're not a gambler. But now is the critical point, because we now want to absolutely destroy this game so that we don't get a better offer. So, 3 boxes, we're going to continue playing as if we were in live play. Let me get the word out. 3 boxes, please, Shadowmane.
13 would have been next.
Number 13. Right, we really want to destroy this game. Let's see that £30 go away,
Come
preferably.
on, tear up that big money.
It's the £6. It's the lowest red. It is a red, though.
Yeah.
But this could have been the start to a perfect round if we're going for the remaining 2 blues here. We need to get rid of the £30 to destroy this game. Where are you going next?
6 is next.
Number 6 over there on the far east. Come on, let's get another red. Let's destroy it.
Come on, tear it apart.
£30. There it goes. There it goes.
That's
now,
what I was worried about.
If we get the £23 here, then you're going to be in really good position, because you probably will have done a really good deal, even if your box was a £15 box. But we need to get rid of the 23 to make that happen in a good situation. So, Shadowmane, 3rd number, another red.
22, please have 23 in.
The death box number 22. Will you have the adjacent pound number of 23 in? Open it.
Oh, baby.
It's another red £15. That would have left you with just one of the Power 5 left at £23.
Wow.
That's very good. destruction of the game there. You haven't completely destroyed it. There's still hope for a better result. But now there is only one box higher than what you dealt at. And the bag is in. Well, he destroyed that at kind of the perfect time there, Banker.
I think destroy is a word that's overused. You certainly did some damage to it. And can I offer my personal, genuine, hearty contrafibularities to you, Shadowmane, on dealing a £12.50. Congratulations to you. At this point, you haven't destroyed it completely, but you have done some serious damage. I would have gone down, and you would have now been puzzling over this.
He has gone down, and it would have gone down into the single-digit pound territory. It would have been £9. £9 to say goodbye.
Yeah, glad I cut there. I'm very glad I cut there, actually.
Well, we've still got to play through another round yet, so
Yeah.
if we get rid of that £23, then we have definitely beaten the banker. If we can get it all red, then it is an absolute smashing of the game.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do?
18 is next.
I didn't want to say the word. 18. Go on, let's make it red.
Come on. Be the 23.
Oh, hello. Let's try refocusing. Oh, hello. Why can I not? Why can I not open
Press
box?
keypad enter, Ash.
This box is probably scared. It probably doesn't want to be opened.
To expect a call.
Nope. I have not touched that at all. I'll press keypad enter to see if that refreshes things. Hey, that's better. That
There we
refreshes.
go.
Turn the music off, but we're fine. We're in play. £23 gone!
Get in!
Look at that! £23!
Beat the banker and then some.
We have beaten the banker at least by 50p. Now if we get rid of the 12 and 10, then it is a spanking. Come on.
Oh, let's punish him. 14 next.
Number 14. Let's see a red. It's £1.50.
Ah.
Okay, one more left.
Let's go 15.
Number 15. Let's see the 10 or 12.
10 or 12.
It's the 10. It's the £10 gone. So you would have been left here in this situation, £4.25 versus £12.
Yeah.
So
Man.
definitely beaten the banker. Now, it'd be interesting to see where the banker would go at this point of the game. Not that you would want to deal at this point because he's already done better. Type a thing in. That's the banker ringing in. Let's wait once again. Camera. Well, he's definitely beaten you.
He has indeed, but by how much remains to be seen. There's something about this game. I have an affinity with symmetry, and this game hits the nail on the head almost perfectly.
At this point, we would have returned to the first offer you got there, £7.50. So that's better. Your deal is better than is £5 better than that particular offer. So now let's find out: was it a good deal? Was it a great deal?
Come on.
There is apparently no music at this point,
Come on. Show the 425. Rub salt in the wound.
Let's see what is in box number 20. Let's see what you had all along. It was the £12. So it's not an amazing deal, but it is slightly better. And just to cover all the bases, let's also open up box number 5. Oh, there's that sound. £4.25 was in box number 5. But
I mean, I still got the better deal at the end of that. Profit.
It's still a profit over the box. You do walk away with £12.50 of real money, Shadowmane. What's your thoughts?
I am ecstatic. I'm flustered. I'm choking. Not in real life. I'm just blown away. I've never actually won I never actually made bank on one of your games before. So this is an amazing surprise. Not only being picked, but beating the banker as well.
Rap, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Am I back on?
You definitely do think
you're
you're back now.
I'm back now. Congratulations, Shadowmane. You've beaten me by 50p. That's all I'm taking away from this. Genuinely, though, in all seriousness, congratulations. DM me a bit later on after DangerZone, and we'll sort something out over PayPal or whatever, and that'd be grand. And thank you very much for playing. I hope you had a good time. And
I've had a fantastic time.
Well, congratulations. Enjoy the money. And Ash, you've got to wrap up, and you've got to say the last thing. Don't you?
What is the last thing?
He said, well, and so at the end of this game, Shadowmane, £12.50 or whatever. However.
Well, Shadowmane, you take away £12.50. Applause from the Pilgrims. Applause from the Pilgrims.
Very nice.
Golf clap, golf clap, golf clap.
Oh yes, golf clap. We're not on Have I Got News for You now. That was fun. I feel really tense after that.
I was going to say, that was a very interesting game.
Very exciting. And I have a feeling I might move more towards doing this. I don't think I can do it like every week. Because of the odd game like this or a bit more is probably manageable. If it's going into super money, then need to save up for that one. But this has certainly added some enormously fun stakes to the game, and I think I'd like to do it again. Would you be happy to come back and be Noel again?
Oh, definitely.
That'd be awesome. So, note to self, could be the start of a little tradition. Maybe not one that just only happens once a year. Maybe with a little more regularity than that, perhaps.
Well, I know I've made mention with my season 5 that I'll want to do some sort of cash games, so I'll be doing similar sorts of things to this as well every now and then.
And on that note, actually, it might actually encourage, from doing it more often, it might encourage me to actually fix the damn build, rather than having the weird drum and bass remix at the end.
I don't know. I like it.
It's kind of. You know what that is? That's the same. It's the one shot issue that it's the same issue that happened with the one shot. It's like trying to start it every frame. I think so. It just gives up and dies. Deal or no deal on the dance floor. That works nicely. Ash, before we go to a break, do you want to do advert stuff for what you've got going on this week before we go for a break?
I suppose we can do. So tomorrow, do believe we do have a duel organised. If we have a second duel organised, then it will be just duel that evening. But if we don't, then we will do a game of Wipeout to fill in the rest of the time. Exactly. Yes.
Followed by sorry.
So yeah, there'll be duel, the other D word, and yours is the other D word.
The other D word.
So duel, and then there will be Wipeout afterwards, or another duel, depending on how the scheduling works. I've not looked at Discord yet because I've been doing this. Thursday may or may not be duel, depending on scheduling. Friday may or may not be duel, depending on scheduling. If that isn't duel on Friday, then I don't know what to do on that one particularly. I would like to do Impossible, but I believe we do not have many questions left for Impossible, so I don't think we can. We might do Match Game. Because we do a bit more of that. I know there's quite a few match clues to go through, so we do some Match Game on Friday. And Saturday.
Thanks for the follow, JSG Plays. Welcome to the fam. Thanks for that follow. Ash's channel, by the way, I've just posted it in the chat. So if you're not there already, go check him out, give him a follow.
Also that thing. And Saturday, I'll continue my Unity Workshop thing. So there is a VOD on my.
Okay,
cool.
that's
I think what you did there is you told someone to follow me, and they followed me, and I heard it on my OBS. That's currently
we got the
running in desktop only mode. But thank you for that follow, whoever it was that did follow.
The JSG Plays, yeah.
Probably JSG Plays. Thank you for that. Saturday, continuation of my Unity Workshop series. If you haven't caught up yet, then there should be a VOD linked in my Unity Workshop chat in my Discord. Go and find that link somewhere. And then I'll be doing some more on that on Saturday. And then, yes, I know that I need to sort out 500 questions. And my plan for that at the moment is to make that the season finale. So there'll be duel that will end everything, sort of basically end the season. But the actual season finale will be 500 questions. And I'm going to make that a charity stream as well, because it's going to be a long stream. Like, I'm estimating that it could be 10 hours, depending on the rate of how quickly we go through the questions. That will be a charity stream alongside. So end of season stream, 500 questions, charity yet to be decided soon, hopefully in a few weeks' time.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for that. We look forward to all of that coming up immensely. Like I say, if you're not following Ash already, do go give him a little follow over there. You can join his sorry, I have to look at my keyboard for this. Join his Discord as well, and of course you can join my Discord as well, right there. If you want to come and hang out with us, we're all very fun, and we sort of overlap a little bit, don't we? So we've got friends in both. So come and say hi. We don't bite, and you'll have a lovely time. Meanwhile, other friends that we need to talk about. We've got Quetz on Thursday lunchtime. If you're in the UK, with his Chase VGM, it's been going for a long time and it's very popular. So do go check Quetz out there. You've got Quizzy Dan, who is on Thursday evening at 8 p.m. BST. So make sure you go and check that out. You'll need a Twitter account for that. And then, of course, I am back on this channel, twitch.tv/Royal_Flush, on Saturday for a double bill of Google That, Royal Flush's halftime show, and possibly a big reveal at the end, which will set the scene for Season 2, which I'm possibly bringing for... Dylan, don't do that, that's not cool. Which will set the scene for Season 2, which I might be pulling forward a little bit. It was going to wait until the new year, but it might be coming a bit sooner than that because I've got ideas and things and stuff, and it's all going to kick off with potentially a big reveal, which is going to be happening on Saturday after our double Google That. So make sure you're there for that. It's going to be really, really exciting. So we're going to take a very short break right now before we go to the other D. Lol. In the shape of DangerZone 2, which is an original Persephone's chair game. Really good fun. I haven't hosted it for a while. The last time we played was a few weeks ago, and Mrs. Flush hosted that, and I came second to Samster. This is one I got to actually play, which is really good fun. So I'm looking forward to being back in the host chair. Thank you once again to Ash for stepping in and hosting Deal or No Deal. It's been...
Thanks very much for having me, Ben.
A pleasure. It's been a hugely fun collaboration, and I really look forward to actually being able to do this again, maybe on a slightly more regular basis. I think that would be amazing. So thank you to Ash. Congratulations to Shadowmane. I'll put the set game back on while we go for a break. I'm going to go grab another drink. I'm going to say hello to my wife, who's just got in from a workout class. So give us 5 or 6 minutes. We'll have a couple of electro swings, and we'll have... some set game, and I will be back very, very shortly. So don't go away, or go and get a drink if you do go away. Come back soon. Do you have the end credits music to queue up, Ash?
Searching word. Yes, I do.
So, well, it's been a wonderful day in the Dream Factory today, and as we saw, courage can pay off. And then the music starts while Noel is still talking, and it cuts into him in a sort of way like that. That it does, just like that. And courage can be a wonderful thing. We're going to go and celebrate. Don't go away. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Or I will. Ash will probably be on the other side. It's been great fun. Until next time, which will be in a few minutes, we'll see you then.
Okay. Bet you're glad to have saved yourself £37.50. Oh, Ben's left.
Oh.
You pressed the wrong button. You pressed the stop watching stream button, which is also the disconnect button, in the wrong place, you know.
Whoops. Well done, Ash. Well.
Fake records.
One thing about music is it can't be pigeonholed. Whether it's brand new or it's old, there's more than one era that's gold. And we're combining them. Two genres decades apart, but we're uniting them. Then we mix them together to make something better. Even Dead Prez ain't denying it, but I didn't want to do this all on my own. So assembled a team of like-minded friends, the finest musical minds I can find.
We've proved it time and time again.
We're all established artists in our own right,
but aligned and multiplied by 10.
So for now I'm gonna say
bye-bye
to the solo life like Kylo Ren. Yeah, we got the scene on lock, kings of this thing like BB was.
In a speakeasy doing cheeky shots,
till we go blinder than the peaky mob.
Anything that you might need we've got.
A guy called Pie with the sweet beatbox, but he's not the type
that you want to buy,
like the ones on Fleet Street by Sweeney Todd. So if you want the
sickest spitting,
record spinning,
singing, swinging,
then we'll be the bringers of enjoyment. But then if you're a Brit,
a twisted
critic sitting,
dissing, wishing
we were quitting quicker, then you will be disappointed. We're bigger than hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. Why? 'Cause this right here is swing hard, swing hard, swing hard, swing hard.
We love Biggie Smalls, we love Duke Ellington, we love it all. From jump up hip hop to Lindy Hop in the Old Town Hall. If you can hear us, we've been telling them to please recall. Two golden eras here together and they're standing tall.
The kick drum thumps,
the tension mounts,
the speakers pump,
and we're ready to pounce.
If your hip's gonna bump,
then that's what counts.
But if you're ready to jump,
then we're ready to bounce. Get out your seat,
yeah, check for the show.
If you got feet,
then you know where to go.
Step to the beat,
listen to the flow.
Move up off the roof like a foolproof
in the real world.
I keep a 9 to 5, they dream of leaving it behind to speak to people on stage live.
But in the real world,
the truth is I'm a normal guy, but I will prove I got the drive to see it through and see it fly.
Yeah,
so if you like tight spitting
and a heavyweight bass
with a beatbox rhythm,
then you're in the right place.
The harmony's pure and Charles in the case.
But if you want more, we can pick up the pace.
I only got a minute, so I'll hit it, then I'll quit. There's a lot for me to fit in, so I better spit it quick. This isn't a gimmick or ripple fit, 'cause it's bigger than the sum of what we put into the mix.
We're bigger than hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. Why? 'Cause this right here is swing hard, swing hard, swing hard, swing. It's bigger than hip hop, hip hop, hip hop. Why? You're listening to swing hard, swing hard, swing hard, swing hard.
Off
That's it.
Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to Danger Zone 2. Yeah, the volume on the... I know it's really quiet. The volume on the intro music is significantly quieter than it should be. I need to edit it because I rewrote the soundtrack for. If you've not seen this before, by the way, this is Danger Zone 2. There was Danger Zone 1, and this is the sequel. So yeah, it is a little bit quiet at the beginning. I have bumped the desktop audio volume a little bit, but if it's too loud when we get into the game, someone let me know, and all will be well. But yes, this is Danger Zone 2. Changes over Danger Zone 1 in case you've not seen it before, because it's only the third time I think we played it. You've got a nerf lifeline now, which is, as has been pointed out, it does give a little bit more balance to the rounds. It gives you a free question if you don't know for a fixed amount of points. It can now accommodate any number of players. And I've got a time machine function, so if my internet suddenly, pisses itself and dies, which has happened before, I can press a button and restore it to the exact point it died at, which is good. Hopefully that won't happen, but it's nice to know we have got contingents in case it does. So welcome back. Welcome to Danger Zone 2. The rules are very simple. All you've got to do is stay out of the danger zone, and if you can do that, you stand to win a prize this evening. Top 6 people are going to get prizes. It was going to be 3, but thanks to your generosity, I'm upping that to the top 6. So if you get to the final, which will be 6 by default, then you'll be eligible for a prize. Haven't quite decided what they were going to be. I thought I'd decide in the moment, but I'm now thinking maybe 15, 10 and 5 for first, second, third. £4 Steam voucher for fourth, and then full suite of Persephone's Chair games for 5th and 6th. That's Atmos Holodeck Training and the Jigsaw House, which has a slightly higher retail price actually than the other two, but it's yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, that sounds about right to me. 15, 10 and 5, and for first, second, third. £4 Steam voucher, and that's PayPal for the top 3, by the way. Exchangeable for Steam if you prefer, and then full suite of Persephone's Chair games for 5th and 6th. So those are the prizes that you're going to be squabbling over this evening. I have tested the Stream Deck thoroughly with this, and it was working earlier on. Fingers crossed it's going to continue to work now without me having to continually mess around with stuff. And I think everything is sorted. I've taken it off test mode, which I almost left it on. Let's have a look and see what happens. If you want to play the game, come and join the lobby. Tekken, like as in tag tournament. Yeah, it's just been a bit of a change to the overlay. Oh yeah, when you go out, you can carry on the eliminated players lobby as well. That's a new feature of Danger Zone 2 over Danger Zone 1, and I can move these up and down, which is quite fun. So the rules are simple. There are 5 rounds, and in each round there are 5 questions. Whoever answers fastest gets the most points. If you answer first and fastest, and is the volume okay now, by the way? Whoever answers first and fastest gets points equal to the number of players in the game. So, for example, right now, if you were to answer first, you'd get 30 points. Second person to answer would get 29 points, 28 points, and so on. So the faster you answer, the more points you get. I'm getting a message from someone. Oh yes, of course, StatBot will be on duty at the end of question 4 to view statistics. You have got a couple of helps along the way to help you out if you get stuck. For 1 round and 1 round only, you can multiply. What this does, it doubles the points for the round. You can use it either to boost yourself towards the top, because if you finish first, second or third at the end of the round, you get a little boost going into the next round, whereas everyone else's points will reset to 0 at the end of the round. You can also nerf a question, 1 and only 1 question the entire game. If you nerf the question, you get points equal to exactly half the number of people in the lobby. So if you were to nerf right now, for example, you would get 15 points that would not be multiplied. Okay, it could be a tactical advantage, and it could help out. Most salient point about this game is the eponymous danger zone. You'll see at the bottom there's a red line. If at the end of the round you are in the danger zone, you are eliminated from the game, and you go over to the eliminated players lobby on the right hand side, where you can still take part, but you are just playing for points rather than prizes. Sorry, question's correct actually if you go to the side. And then there's, yes, round 5, you don't start with any boosts, but round 5 you start with the total number of questions you've answered correctly minus the number of times you've appeared in the danger zone. So going in the danger zone really can affect your score later on in the game, even if you don't get eliminated. It can really damage you, so you want to stay out of the danger zone at all costs. There are currently 30 players in the game, which is lovely to see. I might have to pad this out with some test plays. Eventually, I'm going to get around to adding a mechanic that will it will automatically increase the danger zone size to a full danger zone quotient. At the moment, it's at 6. If anyone else wants to join, I'll give you a couple more minutes before I lock the lobby. Someone's just left. Scorecount's just left. Steve's got a score count. Have come back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, wow, we've got 7 people. Okay, so that means I will be adding as it stands at the moment, 3 test players to pad it out. They will be automatically eliminated in the first round. Yeah, it's just it means that we have a definite final of 6, because at the moment we'd only have a final of 3. So, if no one else is going to join, I'm going to add, I think it's 3 more test players. So that would make it 34, which means we're losing 7 per round. 28 plus 4 is 6, yeah. Plus 6 is 34. So I need to add 3 test players if no one else is coming. Command for multiplying is M. Command for nerfing is N. M for multiply, N for nerf. You can only multiply at the start of the round when you see the categories. So play it on a round you think you're going to do well on if you want to get to the top, or play it on a round you think you're going to do poorly on if you want that little safety net of support towards the end. It's all multiple choice, and you only need to type A, B, C, or D. You can also do 3 exclamation marks in chat for multiply. You whisper either the bot or public chat. My preference is for you to go to the bot because it anonymizes your answers, but you can whisper to either and it will still be processed. However, as with all my games, the bot will ask the questions in the chat, and when the bot says time is up, time is up. Don't argue the toss with me over that. I can't do anything about the latency, so keep your eye on the chat. The nerf is a fixed score. The nerf is exactly half of the number of players. So if you nerfed in this first round, you'd get half of however many players there are. So yeah, if you get a question that you really don't know, Proogs, you can nerf it to get some free points. So if you nerf in question 1, for example, at the moment there's 32, if you nerf the question, you get 16 points for nothing. However, the nerfed question does not count towards your total number of questions that you've answered correctly. And it also won't be doubled if you're playing your multiplier. You only get 1 nerf for the whole game, and you only get 1 multiplier for the whole game. So use them wisely. Right, what did I say? 34 is what we need, so I need 2 test players. If no one else is going to come and join the lobby, I will add these 2 test players. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a danger zone size of 7, and I will lock the lobby there. Okay, so the lobby has been locked. 34 players have entered the arena. Top 6 tonight are going to be getting prizes. Danger zone size is 7, which means at the end of every round, we will lose 7 players. They will go over to the eliminated players' boneyard on the right-hand side. You can still take part from there, and you're, as you can see from the heads-up display there, you're only playing for King of the Boneyard, which is who can get the most questions right. The thing we want to look at is on the left. So once you have used your nerf, the green symbol will go red. If you are multiplying, that orange triangle will go green, and it will go to a red cross once it has been spent. A reminder, the key thing about this game is stay out of the danger zone and answer quickly for more points. And it's a single letter, either A, B, C, or D for every single question. Okay, you don't need to type the full answer. Anything else you type may be processed but won't count, or will count as incorrect. In fact, I'm pretty sure it won't be processed, but there we go. So, 34 of you in here, including 2 test players just to pad out the danger zone so we get a guaranteed 6 in the final. Tantusar, Dogfish, Matt the Ref, Spokes, Random Zombie, Clive Legend, Lingo Maniac, Ass Backwards, The Lupine One, Milk-like Substance, Brig Bothers, Cetra, Tyson Bane, Egg Fried Cheese, Ramsey Fox, Connor M27, Midi Plays, Puzzle Dan, Kazvez Drahuska, DMM, Itogi, Not a Jumble of Numbers, Proogs, Cola Cola, 8 Minky, JSG Plays, Samster, The Real Dev, Stushka, Score Count, Alex Chen, Player K2 and Player G2. Welcome to Danger Zone. First round is going to come up. You'll get a clue at the start as to what the category for the whole round is going to be about. If you feel it's going to be a round that's going to be good for you, you might want to play your multiplier. If you feel it's a round that's not going to be good for you, you might want to play a multiplier. It's up to you. And welcome to the stream, Mark Salmon. Yes, you did get gifted a sub. So, if you're ready, M to multiply, if you would like to play your multiplier on Greek mythology. You've got 15 seconds to decide whether to use your multiplier. 3 exclamation marks for an M to activate it. They're coming in. 3 people so far. Anyone else? So Matt the Ref, Tyson Bane, Puzzle Dan and Drahuska electing to use their multipliers on this question. A reminder that if you nerf a question, it doesn't double it up. So yes, you'll get double points for this round. Everyone else is on standard points. Category is Greek mythology, fairly straightforward. It's quite standard Danger Zone this week. It's not too cryptic. The mind games from 8Minky. Yeah, 8Minky, of course, who got the new nickname of Going Ape. You've got Doing the Panda in this game and Going Ape, depending on certain things that happen, which I'll talk about a bit more later on. For now, though, let's get this quiz underway. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Here comes, and a reminder, keep your eye on the chat, because chat is king. If the question's in the chat, the question is live. Fingers on buzzers. Here's question number 1. Faster you answer, the more points you get. Question 1. Who was Ariadne's father? A. Atlas, B. Hercules, C. King Minos of Crete, D. Orpheus. Everybody but JSG Plays managing to get an answer in on that one, which means my 2 test players are guaranteed to be eliminated in this round. Let's take a look at who got that fastest. Club Legend was fastest, Brig Brothers second, DMM got third, Midi Plays was fourth, and Ass Backwards was fifth. Not everybody getting that one right. It is working. It sort of sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. So I'm just pressing that consistently because it just toggles between the two, and just like... So it's not to do with how hard I press it. See, I'm going... Long press did work. I don't know. But it's just basically, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, you can still play in public chat, JSG Plays. You just have to keep your eye on the chat is the main thing with that, because once the question comes up there, that's when the question's live. Anyone electing to use their nerf on that one? Yes, Tyson Bain did nerf that question, so he's going to get a flat rate of 17 points. Not everyone knowing the answer. Let's see what the answer was. It was King Minos of Crete was Ariadne's father. Yes, so King Minos, obviously, who built the labyrinth and housed the Minotaur in it. So Tyson Bain using his nerf early, and also multiplying in this round, so getting all his helps out of the way, but he is the right side of the Danger Zone line. Clive, Brig, DMM taking, and then Mini and Aspect. In fact, it's all very tight at the top with those answers going in like that. The 2 people with multipliers down in the Danger Zone, and you notice the Danger Zone adapts its size to reflect the number of people who are in it, because those points still count against you, although we will only lose 7 at the end of the round. We will resolve it one way or another. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Here comes question number 2. Yeah, big tiebreaker coming up, maybe. Question 2. Which of these is not one of the trials faced inside St. Francis Folly in Tomb Raider Anniversary? Damocles, Atlas, Apollo, Poseidon. A Tomb Raider video game crossover knowledge there. Everybody's got an answer in. Not everybody's got it right, though. Ass Backwards, Dogfish, Scorecount, Stujka, Prug, Zatogi, and Drahuska, the only ones to get that one right. Who was fastest? Scorecount was fastest, followed by Dogfish, followed by Ass Backwards, and the other 3 actually used their nerf there. Everybody else getting that one wrong, which makes for interesting viewing. Tricky question, I promise you that is the hardest question in this round. The answer there is one of my favourite games, actually, Tomb Raider Anniversary. You've got the Atlas Challenge, you do get a Damocles Challenge, you also get a Poseidon Challenge. The answer we're looking for was Apollo. See Apollo. So that Danger Zone size now, it's got a little bit smaller, but it's still quite big, and there's a lot of people just with 17 points on the precipice there. Ass Backwards now in the lead with 62, Dogfish with 57, Clive and Score tied in third with 34. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Here comes question number 3. Yeah, that was the hardest question of the round. Question 3. What was Medusa? A, a nymph, B, a gorgon, C, a siren, D, a mermaid. Everybody locked in? Wow, a bit of turnaround of fortune there. Obviously, our 2 test players getting it wrong. Milk-like substance, Drahuska and Ass Backwards, the other players to get it wrong. Everyone else getting it right. Who was fastest? Judith Keppel in 2.8. No, 8Minky was fastest, followed by Ramsey Fox, Spokes, Random Zombie, and then Not a Jumble of Numbers. First 5 going to get the most points there. No one electing to nerf that question. A couple of nerfs have gone so far, but not many. Let's have a look at the correct answer and see what that does to the board. Medusa was, in fact, a gorgon. Be a gorgon. Most of us knowing that one. The Danger Zone size has finally resolved itself to a standard 7. But there is only a point between Connor and Cola at the moment, so only 1 point. And the swings in this game, especially in this early round when so many points are available, the swings are massive. So you don't want to get too complacent yet if you're just on the precipice, or even if you're a little bit further up. Dogfish in the lead now with 86, then Tyson Bain with 67, Ass Backwards and Clive the Legend tied in third with 62. Here comes question number 4. Question 4. Who was the wife of Zeus? A. Aphrodite, B. Athena, C. Artemis, D. Hera. Everyone locked in? Bit of a mixed bag. I think the majority of players getting that one right there. Let's have a look to see who was fastest. Spokes getting the answer in first there, followed by 8 Minky, then DMM, Ramsey, and the real Dev. Cola electing to use his nerf on this one, deciding he's going to cut his losses and try and get out of the danger zone by playing his nerf. Most people still got their nerf in play, yeah, all good. A few people using their multipliers, but they're saving them for later on. Let's have a look and see what that does to the scores and what the answer was. The answer was D. Hera, the wife of Zeus. Samster asked this exact question a couple of weeks ago on my quiz, and the same options as well. Maybe looking at the same BuzzFeed page, possibly, Samster. I did do a little bit of internet snooping for tonight. Dogfish in the lead with 114, followed by Ass Backwards 85, Brig Bother in third with 84. Down at the Danger Zone, we have got a standard-sized Danger Zone of 7 random zombie map. The ref, Trahuska, JSG plays Milk-like Substance, and the 2 test players are now in the Danger Zone. You see what I mean about the swings? Connor's jumped right up to 18th. Lingo Maniac is only a point clear of the Danger Zone. I'm going to bring Matt in. Just give me a sec, Matt, because I need to make sure I've got everything that I need for that. Like, for a start, I need to be in the room, which I'm currently not. So let me come and join that room. Let me switch on the voice channel in Discord, and hopefully Discord will be able to hear you now. No, they can't. It's because I haven't got Persephone's Twitch bot in here. That's why. Let me just open Discord Canary again. This is the height of professionalism, is what we call this. And of course, Discord Canary updates, despite the fact I opened it, an hour ago. Let me just pop Persephone's Twitch bot into the streaming room, and now
Deafened.
oh, she's undeafened. Someone's undeafened her. Can we hear Matt on stream now? Looks like it.
Hello.
There we go. Yes, we've got Matt.
Okay.
We've got Matt. Right, Matt, talk to us about this game.
I'm in trouble, that's for sure. Everyone in the Danger Zone still has a chance to survive this round. In terms of the players that are safe, I think top 10, if my math serves me correctly, yes, top 10 are guaranteed safety. In terms of I'm trying to do 34. No, so Dogfish not quite secure in the number 1 spot up the top. So yes, it is all going to come down to this question to decide who goes through to round 2. Obviously, those with nerfs might be a good time to use it, but as you've been saying, Ben, you only get to use the nerf once, so think carefully.
Right. Just as a heads up, moderators, there's a lot of new people just coming in. Thank you for the heads up there, Atogi, as well. A lot of new people coming into the Discord server. It may all be genuine. I hope it's all genuine. I'd like to think it's all genuine, but if you could just keep an eye on that, I'll be very grateful to you. Oh, here come the bans. It may not be they're not genuine, but if you have just joined the Discord, that's a shame. If you have just joined the Discord and and you've just been banned, let us know. Let one of us know. It might sound crazy that you think, what, someone in 11th place with 64 could still potentially go out? Theoretically, yes, they could. Statistically unlikely, but possible. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Here's the last question of the round. It's question number 5. Not even slightly genuine. Well, thanks for catching that. I'm very grateful. Question 5. According to Portal 2, Prometheus was punished by the gods for giving the gift of what to man? A. Knowledge, B. Fire, C. Medicine, D. Hunting. Looks like everybody locked in. Not everybody right, though. Not everyone has played Portal. Yeah, so Dogfish, Tyson Baines, Samster, Egg, Connor, Dev, Mini Plays, Stushka, Puzzle Dan, Pruse, Lingomaniac, Matt, Milk Like Substance all getting that right. Everyone else getting it wrong. The general rule is if you're in the dangers... Oh, goodness me, a touch of indigestion. The rule generally is if you're in the danger zone on question 5 and you get it wrong, that is good night Vienna. Let's see who was fastest. Lingomaniac was fastest, followed by Dogfish, followed by Matt the Ref. That's really going to help him out. Tyson Bain was 4th, and Milk Like Substance getting it right 5th. Going to help Matt and Milk Like Substance out of the danger zone almost certainly. Puzzle Dan and Connor using their nerf on that one for a bit of safety. If you've not played Portal, you should give it a go. Portal 2. Is that toggling? It is. Okay. Yes, Prometheus was punished by the gods for giving the gift of knowledge to man. He was cast into the bowels of the earth and pecked by birds. That is the line from Portal 2, even though in real life, or in real mythology, it was believed to be fire, but we're citing Portal 2 there. So at the end of the round, Dogfish is the winner of the round with 147, Tyson Bain has 129, Samster in 3rd with 92. You will get boosts going into the next round, and boosts are equal to, I think, half, a third, and a quarter of the number of players in the next round. So it's a proportionate boost. It might not be exactly evenly spaced, but you will get some boost points. Matt the Ref, Egg Fried Cheese, Ass Backwards, Brig, Bother, Score Count, DMM, Tantusar, The Lupine One, Real Dev, Mini Play, Stushka, 8 Linky, Spoke, Connor, Lingomaniac, Ramsey, Fox, Prugs, Clive Legend, Not Jumbo Numbers, Puzzle Down, Cetra, Kazaz, Itogi, and Cola. You guys are all safe and through to round 2, and your scores will reset to 0. You will join Samson, Tyson Bain, and Dogfish there. Congratulations to you. However, let's just take a little peep at... Why is this not working? This is getting incredibly frustrating that it's... There we go, now it's working. Just looking at the Danger Zone appearances of the people down there. Despite 37, 31, 30, 17 and 16 points respectively, Alex Chen, Random Zombie, Milk Like Substance, Drahuska and JSG Plays have not done enough to be out of the Danger Zone at the end of the round. And woe to Alex Chen, most of all, because it's his first Danger Zone appearance as well. Oh, you hate to see that when someone gets just one Danger Zone appearance, it can kick you out of the game. Such is the level of this game, but unfortunately, you've not done enough to survive. Alex Chen, Random Zombie, Milk Like Substance, Drahuska, JSG Plays, Player K2, and Player G2. It is the end of the round. You are in the Danger Zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Over you go to the Boneyard. The eliminated players list over there. You're now playing for King of the Boneyard. And Matt's telling me that there is just one player with a... Oops. Okay, I don't know why this button isn't working. There we go, now it is. Just one player with a perfect game so far. Dogfish getting all 5 questions right with no Danger Zone appearances. There's quite a few people still with no Danger Zone appearances, but Dogfish the only player to actually get all 5 questions correct there. Yeah, much to play for. You're all into round 2. And if you want to use your multiplier on round 2, most of you still have it. Only Tyson Bain, Matt the Ref, and Puzzle Dan have used their multipliers so far. If you would like to use your multiplier on round 2, you need to type M or 3 exclamation marks into the chat. The category is rocks, minerals, and gemstones. This round comes courtesy of Mrs. Flush. A lot of multipliers getting played here. I say Mrs. Flush, it was sort of a joint effort, wasn't it, baby? Rocks, minerals and gemstones. So, Egg Fried Cheese, Score Count, Stushka, Spokes, Cetra and Itogi choosing to use their multipliers on this round. Majority of players have still got their nerfs as well, so that's something to keep an eye on if you get stuck on one. A nerfed question at this point will be worth 13 points because it rounds down and of course won't be multiplied. Okay, if you're ready, 27 players remain. Fingers on buzzers. Let's play Danger... I don't think I said that at the start of the last round. I've forgotten all the slogans. Anyway, fingers on buzzers, everybody. Let's play Danger Zone. Alright, rocks, minerals and gemstones. Question number 1. What colour is the gemstone used for a 40th wedding anniversary? A, blue, B, clear, C, red, D, green. Let's make the Stushka. There we go. Most people, I think, getting that one right there. Let's see who was fastest. Spokes was actually fastest there, followed by Ramsey Fox. 8Minky was third. Linga Maniac fourth, and Puzzle Dan fifth. Yeah, it's my wedding anniversary in 2 days' time. That's why we had our rings replayed. It's the day after my birthday every year. Makes it nice to remember. It is a good Google that question. I was channeling a little bit of Google that into this 8Minky, especially if you have to type it. Too many people would be quick to type Ruby, which was the right answer. I believe it's Ruby. Anyone using their Nerf on that one? No one using their Nerf. The correct answer was a Ruby, which means the answer on this board is C, red. That's your answer. Genuinely no idea why it's still being weird with the Stream Deck when it was fine earlier on. It must be something to do with either OBS or voice meter. I'm going to have to do some more extensive testing on this when I'm not live. Danger Zone size is not standard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in it at the moment. So there's an additional 2 people in the Danger Zone that shouldn't be there at the moment, but all of that can change, especially with the Togi with that multiplier active. Spokes at the top of the leaderboard with 54, of course, with the quick answer and the first 2 answers, so that's a theoretical maximum there. Dogfish on 34, Egg Fried Cheese in third on 32. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. Here comes question number 2. So question 2, what is the base element of emerald? A, sulfur, B, calcium, C, carbon, D, beryllium. Everyone in the main lobby locked in. Most people, I think they're getting that one right, or certainly at least half. Let's see who was fastest. 8Minky was fastest, followed by Clive of Legend. Coca-Cola was third. Lingo Maniac was fourth. Egg Fried Cheese in fifth. Yeah, slightly trickier question. I wouldn't have known this one. Okay, why are you not toggling back? It's just intermittent. I'm going to stop worrying about my Stream Deck. I'm just going to use the buttons in the inspector, I think. Anyone nerfing there? Yes, a couple of people nerfing. Brig Bother, Lupine, Midi Plays all choosing to nerf, and Matt the Ref as well. Reminder, something I should have said before. If you get to round 5, you don't get your nerfs and you don't get your multipliers. So use them before the end of round 4 or you lose them. That is the deal here. So yeah, about half the players getting this right. Wrong one. So I've got to get used to where the buttons are again now. Correct answer was D, beryllium. We've now got a standard Danger Zone size of 7, and it's occupied by Tyson Bane, Connor, Tantusar, Prugs, DMM, The Real Dev, and Kazvez, all currently in the Danger Zone, and 3 of them even having used their nerfs, so they've got no lifeline to get out. That's going to have to work damned hard. Egg Fried Cheese now taking the top spot with 78, Stushku in second with 64, and Spokes in third with 54. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Here comes question number 3. Yes, use them or lose them, as Matt says. Use them or lose them. Question number 3. According to the Mohs scale of mineral hardness, which of these is softer than fluorite but harder than talc? A, apatite, B, calcite, C, quartz, D, topaz. Okay, again, quite a few people getting that right, but by no means everybody. Let's have a look, see who was fastest. Clive of Legend was first, followed by Puzzle Dan. Lupine was third, Brig was fourth, and Midi Plays was fifth. Ramsey Fox, Tantusar, and Kazvez all using their nerfs on that question. Let's have a look at the correct answer and see what that does to the scores. Harder than talc, but softer than fluorite. I believe the answer is actually a 3 on the Mohs scale, with talc being 1, fluorite being 4. The answer is B, calcite, which is a 3. I believe. Can't remember what 2 is off the top of my head. Egg Fried Cheese still in the lead with 110. Spokes in second with 94. Score count into third with 74. Though, of course, they have all got their multipliers active. Itogi and Cetra have also got multipliers active a little bit further down, but out of the Danger Zone for now. Unlike Not a Jumble of Numbers, Matt the Ref, Tantusar, Kazvez, Connor, Prugs, and DMM, who are all in the Danger Zone. Have a look, see how many Danger Zone appearances they've had. Matt's had 5, as has Connor. The most Danger Zone appearances so far in the game. That is going to be detrimental to them later on, even if they can survive this round. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Here comes question number 4. Which of these is not a mineral? A, ice, B, quartz, C, gypsum, D, pearl. fried cheese locked in. Yeah, a bit of a curveball in there. Only a handful of people getting that. Spoke, Samster, 8 Minky, Ramsey Fox, and not a jumble of numbers all knowing the right answer there. Let's see who was fastest. 8 Minky, and then Spokes, and then Samster, and then Not a Jumble, and then Ramsey Fox, and everybody else getting that one wrong. Yeah, a little bit of a curveball. No nerfs being used there. Maybe it seemed a little bit too easy. Over in the Boneyard lobby, Drahuska is the only one to get that one right, and we'll go to... Oh, sorry, darling. To joint top place with GSG Plays. The correct answer there was actually... Pearl. Ice, which was, I think, the answer that probably a lot of people were drawn towards, is technically a mineral if it is naturally forming. Pearl, however,
does not actually have a molecular structure, which is one thing, and the other thing, it is technically, because of this, it's formed in an oyster. It is an organic compound, so not a mineral.
So there you go. You heard it here first. Pearl is an organic compound. And hello, Mrs. Flush, from everyone as well. Down in the danger zone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have got a tie in the danger zone at the moment with Ass Backwards and the Real Dev both on 19 points. Matt Tantusar Casvers all on 13 proofs. Connor DMM yet to score in this round. Could be trouble, Matt. What's it looking like?
It's looking rather uncomfortable down here in the danger zone for the second time.
You love it in the danger zone.
Oh no, not down here. Again for the second time, and it's somehow we've got 27. So yeah, no one is guaranteed out on this one. I think Cetra's thinking it was a good idea to use their multiplier, because if not, they would be in the danger zone as well. Mm-hmm. Only on 12 points. In terms of up the top, Spokes and Egg pretty much guaranteed top two. I think they're just fighting out amongst themselves who gets there. Samster 8 score, probably fighting it out also for that third place. Let's see what actually no, before how are we doing in terms of correct answers? Has Dogfish still got all 9 correct answers?
Dogfish has got 7 out of 9 so far, so dropped a couple of questions. Samster is actually now the new question leader with 8. Nobody has defeated the game. Everybody has got at least 1 question wrong so far, but not everybody has been in the danger zone. Ass Backwards is on their first appearance there.
8 players who have not got a danger zone appearance.
That's what you want to get. If you want to keep it that way.
But for Cetra and Lingomania, it only needs 1 danger zone appearance to knock you out.
Indeed so, as was discovered last time by Alex Chen. So, fingers on buzzers. Thank you very much to Matt there. Here comes the last question of the round. It's question number 5. Dogfish will take competitive on right answers with Egg and Samster on multiple choice. Nice. Rust is to iron as verdigris is to what? A, lead, B, platinum, C, copper, D, bronze. Straight on Kaz. Kaz abstaining from answering on this one, which means fate is now sealed, along with DMM, both in the danger zone. This could be an interesting read of this, because Itogi and Tyson have got this one wrong, and there's players in the danger zone with some pretty formidable scores here. Connor's got 24, Matt's got 23. Spokes has now sealed the top spot. I think Egg's going to have second, and it looks like Samson's going to have third, with 8 score and Stushka getting this one wrong. Complete guess, but copper goes green, and then that was my thinking on it as well, Dogfish. Yeah, that's how I worked out the answer when Mrs. Flush presented this to me. Let's just take a look and see who was fastest. Spokes was actually the fastest there. Ramsey Fox was second, Puzzle Dan third, and then Connor fourth and Matt fifth. So that could be really, really interesting. Tyson Bain and Itogi, possibly Cetra. Maybe want to be looking over their shoulders. Possibly Cola, maybe even Lingomaniac at this point wants to be looking over their shoulder, depending on how strong a performance the 24 and the 23 from Connor and Matt really is. I don't know. We will find out when we resolve the board. The correct answer, which most of us there knew, was C, copper. And my goodness, my gracious, we have got a tie in the danger zone. We'll come to that in just a second.
Oh no!
Spokes is at the top of the leaderboard at the moment with 200, and almost double the player in second, Egg Fried Cheese, has got 110. That multiplier really working hard for you there, Spokes. Nicely done. Samster is in third with 90. You three will get boosts going into the next round. Congratulations. And you will be joined there by Ramsey Fox, the Lupine 1, 8 Minky, Score Count, Puzzle Dan, Brig Bother, Clive, Legend, Dogfish, Stushka, Cola, Not a Jumble of Numbers, Midi Plays, Lingo Maniac, Cetra, Itogi, and Ass Backwards, whose scores will reset to 0. Congratulations, you guys. We will see you in round 3. However, we have got a tie to resolve in the Danger Zone. Here's how ties work in Danger Zone. The 2 players who are eligible to break this tie are the real Dev and Matt the Ref. Everybody else who is already in the Danger Zone, unfortunately, this is the end of your journey. So Tantusar, Tyson Bain, Connor, Pruse, Kazvez and DMM, we will be losing you at the end of this round. You've got to hang on for a little bit longer to watch who's going to be coming with you. The real Dev and Matt the Ref. We are going to do a tiebreaker, and I think I'll press end round for this. Let's find out. We do. Okay, so this is the first time we've actually had a tiebreaker in Danger Zone 2. I think it works. I'm pretty sure it works. As you can see, Real Dev and Matt, you have gone yellow because you are the only ones eligible for this tiebreaker. The answer will be in the form of number. Nerfs are inactive. So, Dev, even though you've got your nerf, you can't play it on this one. It won't work. Yes, history being made, 8 Minky. So how this works, the question will be a number. Whoever gets closest to that number... are you really going to make me check Discord in the middle of the stream, Egg? Oh, crap, and now I've lost everything. Egg, stop making me look at Discord because now I've just lost all my windows. Don't do that. Don't at me. So yeah, the answer will be a number. Whoever gets closest will retain their score of 36. The other player will lose a point and drop back down to 35 and form up the de facto Danger Zone and be eliminated from the game. Hopefully that's relatively straightforward. Fingers on buzzers, Matt and Dev. Here is your tiebreaker question. Answer as a digit. So not words, answer as a number. Here's your question. In the 2010 general election, how many people voted for the Conservative Party? Whoever gets closest goes through. Matt's locked in, Dev's locked in. Now, of course, it won't tell me. It won't tell me what you said. It's just going to tell me who was closest. How many people are even in the UK? That's a very good question. At least 3, yes, I've counted. I've got up to 17, and it's definitely more than that. I can reveal that the correct answer is 10,706,647, which means, Dev, you were closest. You retained your score of 36. Matt, sadly, you were not closest, which means you lose a point. You drop back down into the Danger Zone and form up its actual size. Therefore, Dev, congratulations, you are through to the next round. Matt went 20 million, Dev went 15 million. Tough praise, good guess as any. Not as many people are Conservative voters as you thought. And be careful about that. So, regrettably, Matt the Rev, Tantusar, Tyson Bain, Connor, Pruse, Kazvez and DMM. Regrettably, it is the end of the round. You are in the Danger Zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Off you pop, over to the Boneyard, which I now need to drag down a little bit. Drahuska and Tantusar are battling out for Monarch of the Boneyard with 4 points apiece. But over on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of the remaining 20 players have still got their nerfs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of the remaining 20 players have still got their multiplier. Ramsey Fox, Puzzle Dan, and Stushka and Itogi, you have got neither. Everybody else has either got one or both. So, remember, if you want to use your multiplier, it's M or 3 exclamation marks into the chat when the category comes up. You'll have 15 seconds to make up your mind. Fingers on buzzers, remaining 20 players. Here's category number 3. The category is World War II. You have 15 seconds to decide whether or not to use your multiplier. And I can tell you this round has been written by Mini Flush. 8 Menki trolling the chat here with his fake multiplier activation. Ramsey Fox, Lupine, Brig, Clive, Midi Plays, Ass Backwards, and the Real Dev all choosing to activate their multipliers. This is Mini Flush's round. He wrote it all by himself. I then did go through it and did a little bit of fact checking, a little bit of tweaking, but by and large, it was pretty on the money. So, yes, all of this, Mini Flush, Dylan, is 11 years old. So that's what you're up against. And that's what I want you to take away from this round, if he beats you, so to speak. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. The very best of luck. The Danger Zone size is set at 7. Spokes has got 10. Egg Fried Cheese has got 6. Samster's on 5. Everyone else has reset to 0. Are you smarter than an 11-year-old? Very much so. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Here we go. Round 3 is World War II by an 11-year-old. Let's play Danger Zone. All of the D-Day landing beaches are named after places in which country? A. Germany, B. France, C. Greece, D. the USA. Cetra just getting an answer in the nick of time there, and the right answer as well to boot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not quite half the players getting that one right. Let's see who was fastest. Yeah, Omaha being the big clue there, Lupine. Spokes was fastest, followed by Clive, then Brig, Ass Backwards, and then the Lupine one with the fastest 5 there. No one choosing to use a nerf on that round. A couple of people with multipliers active. Who did I say? Ramsey Fox, Lupine, Brig, Clive, Midi Plays, Ass Backwards, and the Real Dev have all got multipliers active on this round. Yeah, so I won't go through them in case there's another question on it later on. But let's have a look, see what the correct answer is and what that does to the scores. It's the USA. As been said, Omaha was certainly one that was based on a US place in somewhere. I looked it up, I've since forgotten. Clive a Legend takes the lead with 38, Brig in second with 36, Ass Backwards is in third with 34. Down in the Danger Zone, we've got a Danger Zone size of 8 at the moment. No, I beg your 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 8 Minky, Score Count, Puzzle Down, Stushka, Not a Jumble, Midi Plays, Lingo Maniac, Ramsey Fox, and the Real Dev. You all are in the Danger Zone at the moment. Let's just have a little look and see how many times Real Dev has been in the Danger Zone. 8 times. 8 out of 11. I mean, that's sort of impressive, Dev, that you've managed to go in the Danger Zone 8 times and not been eliminated yet. I doff my cap at these, sir. Question leaders at the moment, Dogfish and Samster with 9 out of 11. Clean sheets, Samster, Egg, Cetra, Dogfish, Lupine, and Brig yet to appear in the Danger Zone. You haven't left except to avoid being eliminated. I mean, that's really impressive. Right, the answer was the USA. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. I don't know why I keep saying fingers on buzzers. It's not a buzzing round, but either way. Here comes question number 2. When was the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima? 6th of August 1945, 6th of July 1945, 6th of June 1945, 6th of September 1945. Everyone locked in? Most people getting this. Brig, Cola, and Puzzle Dan not getting the answer here. Everybody else was correct. Did they nerf it? Let's have a look. A couple of people did. Clive and Dogfish choosing to nerf this question. Who was fastest? Real Dev. Spokes, Lupine, Ape, and then Ramsey for second, third, fourth, and fifth, respectively. So you can see the players who have nerfed here will get a flat 10 points. Dogfish and Cetra in this case. Yeah, most of us there knowing the answer. The correct answer was, in fact, 6th of August 1945. Signalled, I don't know if that was actually VJ Day. VJ Day came a few days later. We've got a standard Danger Zone now. It's 7 people, and it contains Samster, Score, Cola, Egg, Not a Jumble, Stushka, and Puzzle Dan. However, it is tight, and as the rounds progress further, the points that you get fewer. Okay, so the points available per round get lower and lower. So that 1 point gap between Lingo and Samster is still very, very important at this stage, but it becomes harder to attain when you get up to 22, 25, 26, starting to feel a little bit safer. Lupine in the lead with 68 at the moment, Ass Backwards with 56, Spokes in third with 49. Things on buzzers, y'all. Here comes question number 3. Of the the D-Day landing beaches, which one was the responsibility of the Canadian Army? A. Pegasus, B. Juno, C. Omaha, D. Sword. Everyone from the main game locked in? Most people getting this one right. Just looking over in the boneyard in a minute. DMM and Drahuska going to go to the top, tied on 5 questions apiece. The other side, Lupine getting this one wrong. It looks like it might well cost him his lead, with Dev, Clive and Ass Backwards getting very, very high scores on this question. Most people getting it right. Lupine, Brig, Ramsey, Dogfish and Puzzle Dan failing to find the correct answer. Who was fastest? Dev was fastest, followed by Clive, then Ass Backwards. Scorecount was 4th, Midi Plays was 5th. Spokes, Cetra and Lingo and Not a Jumble all choosing to nerf this question. Let's see what that's done to the board. The correct answer was Juno. Juno was the responsibility of the Canadian Army. Ass Backwards is now in the lead with 92. Clive in second with 86. Dev in third with 80, with Lupine dropping all the way down to 4th with 68 now. They have still got multipliers active. In fact, everyone with an active multiplier is currently above the Danger Zone line at the moment. Down in the Danger Zone, Cola, Dogfish, Lingo, Samster, Not a Jumble, Stushka and Puzzle Dan. It's a similar makeup. I don't think it's identical, but it's very similar. They haven't used their multipliers. Not a Jumble, Samster, Lingo, Dogfish and Cola haven't used their multipliers. So if they don't get out of the Danger Zone, they're going to feel very foolish because you can't use it in the Boneyard. And there's only a point between Cola and Egg and only 2 between Cola and Ape. So anything could happen yet with 2 questions to go. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. Here comes question number 4. Totally feel foolish, Dogfish, do you? Question 4. Which event took place between 4th of June 1942 and the 7th of June 1942? The attack on Pearl Harbor, the Battle of Midway, Battle of the Coral Sea, liberation of the Philippines. Samster, just getting an answer in time. It was a correct answer as well. Very, very lucky and just before the cut-off there. Ass Backwards, Clive, Midia, Togi, Cetra, Score, Cola, Dogfish, Not a Jumble and Puzzle Dan all failing to find a correct answer on this question. Who was fastest? Ramsey Fox was fastest, followed by 8 Minky. Lingo was 3rd, Lupine was 4th, and Egg Fried Cheese was 5th, with Ramsey getting it right first with a multiplier, and likewise Lupine 4th with a multiplier. That could stand them in very good stead for later on. You misread it again, Ass Backwards. Bad luck there. Right, let's see what the correct answer is, and let's see what the scores, and then we'll check in with the statistician. It was the Battle of Midway, which I hear a lot about. Apparently there was a film about it that Dylan watched, and he became quite obsessed with it. So, at the end of that question, Real Dev is on 110 and in the lead. Lupine's got back up to 2nd with 102. Ass Backwards in 3rd with 92. Down in the Danger Zone, Cetra, Scorecount, Stushka, Cola, Dogfish, Not a Jumble and Puzzle Dan. With 1 question to go, and that's Cetra's first Danger Zone appearance as well. Cetra, you could still get out. You're only 4 points behind Samster, who got a very late question in on that one. So, Matt, what's your read of the current situation?
Unfortunately, Puzzle Dan is out at this point with 20 points left to play for. There isn't enough points available to get him above the red line. So unfortunately, Puzzle Dan is definitely out. Not a Jumble is in very deep trouble because Samster only needs 2 points to eliminate Not a Jumble. In terms of who is safe, I'm just quickly doing my maths. So the top 8 are definitely safe. They are above the Cetra can't catch them basically, even with a maximum score. I'd basically say, in terms of who's in trouble, I'd basically say any Egg Fried Cheese downwards, you're in a spot of bother.
Egg Fried Cheese downwards, possibly at risk here, though of course Egg and Samster and Scorecount have all got their nerfs available, which could come in handy here. It's 1 nerf per game, Dev. 1 nerf per game rather than per round. Same with the multiplier, 1 multiplier per game.
Well, Egg's nerf, sorry to interrupt there. Egg and Ape, if they use their nerf, they would guarantee themselves being safe. Samster,
interesting.
Samster's nerf wouldn't guarantee them safety.
Okay.
So Ape and Egg could choose to use that nerf tactically. Let's see. To
guarantee safety, Samster, it would come down to other players as well. Let's find out what's going to happen. Best of luck to all of you. Here comes question number 5. Okay, question 5. Which of these countries was a member of the Axis powers? The United Kingdom, Poland, Italy, USA. Lots of answers coming in here. Everybody locked in? Not everyone right though. Midi plays Stushka, Not a Jumble and Puzzle Dan, all incorrect on this one. Stushka, Not a Jumble and Puzzle Dan, your fate is sealed. But everyone is going to be looking around about that Danger Zone line to see what happens. Maybe with Itogi, with score count getting 13, that might be enough to supersede Itogi and throw him under the bus. We'll have to see in just a minute. Let's find out who was fastest. Spokes fastest, followed by 8 Minky, followed by Real Dev, followed by Dogfish, followed by Ass Backwards. Nobody using their nerf on that question. So, which of these countries was a member of the Axis powers? The UK, Poland, Italy, or the USA? Let's have a look at the answer and let's see what that does to the scores. It was Italy. And look at this, Itogi has almost entirely come under the bus, but not quite, because we are forcing another tiebreaker, this time with score count. We'll look at that in just a minute. Dev, you have won the round from just clinging on by the skin of your teeth in the last round to coming first in this one. And an interesting story with Dogfish, who won the first round by quite some way, now in the Danger Zone. But well done, Dev. You will get some bonus points going into the next round with 146. Ass Backwards second, 124, and Lupine finishing third with 122. You will get boosts going into round 3, and you will be joined there by Cliver Legend, Ramsey Fox, Spokes, Brig Bother 8, Minky, Midi Plays, Lingo Maniac, Egg Fried Cheese, and Samster, whose scores will all reset to 0. Congratulations, you 12. You're guaranteed through to round number 4. Dogfish, Cetra, Cola, Stushka, Not a Jumble and Puzzle Dan. This is where your story ends. However, Itogi and score count. We've got the small matter of resolving this tie because only 7 of you can go. At the moment, there's 8 in the Danger Zone. Itogi and score count. 1 of you will be going to the Boneyard. 1 of you will be fighting on to round 4. It's time for another tiebreak. Same premise as before. Only Itogi and score count can answer the question. The answer to the question will be in the form of a number. And so write it as digits rather than as words. Only you two will be able to answer. Whoever gets closest will progress. Very best of luck to both of you. Here is your tiebreaker question. How many meters high is Mount Snowdon? Score counts in. Itogi's in. So, score count had a nerf he could have used, which he chose not to. Maybe that would have saved him, maybe it wouldn't. They both got an answer in. One of these guys is going home, one of them is going to round 4. I can reveal that the correct answer is Mount Snowdon. It's the highest mountain in Wales, I believe. Correct answer is (1,085). Score count was closest with 44. Sorry, not with 44. Score count was closest and remains on 44. Itogi drops a point, goes to 43. Don't know what they played. They might want to reveal. Samster 44 meters, JSG 60 off. Yeah, Eggy is from Wales, so yeah, more likely to know that. So, score count, congratulations. You live to fight another day. You get through to round 4. However, Itogi, you are joining the other Boneyard players, and now Itogi, Dogfish, Cetra, Cola, Stushka, Not a Jumble of Numbers, and Puzzle Dan. Meet the source of your destruction. Can you say that into there, Dylan? Itogi, Dogfish, Cetra, Cola, Stushka, Not a Jumble of Numbers, and Puzzle Dan. It is the end of the round.
It is end of the round.
You are in the Danger Zone.
You are in the Danger Zone.
Which means we have to say... Which
means we have to say goodbye.
You heard the kid. Yes. Dylan's question pack. Sending those 7 Puzzle Dan, Not a Jumble, Stushka, Cola, Cetra, Dogfish, and Itogi over to the Boneyard. Dogfish, though, now taking King of the Boneyard with 10 points. Cetra and Stushka now in second place with 8. Looking for King of the Boneyard. Everyone's saying nice questions as well, Dylan, which is nice. Morning, Poker Nuts. Welcome to the stream. I've lost my Twitch chat tracker because Egg made me alt-tab. Or made me go and look at Discord and then it went away. Hello, people who have joined. Nice to have you here. So, we're down to 13. Only 3 of them have got multipliers. 8 Minky, Lingo Maniac and Samster. Where have I seen this before? Guys. 8 Minky, obviously, who won season 1. Won episode 1 of season 2 of Danger Zone. He won the first episode of Danger Zone 2. And Samster, who won the second episode of Danger Zone 2. Beating out someone who gave a very valiant effort and ended up coming second in that particular game. But you two and Lingo have got your multipliers left, and 4 of you have still got nerfs as well. Are you going to use your multipliers in this round? Remember, you've got to use it in this round, or you lose it for good. You cannot use it in round 5. Round 4 is... the Marvel Cinematic Universe, spoiler-free. Lingo Maniac is in, Samster is in. Abe, are you going to use your multiplier? Are you starting a thing? Are you starting a thing here, Abe? He is starting a thing. 8 Minky is once again going to elect to do the panda. We'll have to wait and see if he's going ape. He is now doing the panda. This is doing the panda, by the way. Doing the panda is when you get to round 4 and you you don't use your multiplier, so you sacrifice your multiplier doing the panda. It's often called doing the panda if you don't succeed in escaping the round. It's you've done the panda. But if you do succeed, it's going ape. Or is going ape going on if you go on to win it as well? I don't know. There are so many different things that we need to get a handle on. Say again? Going ape is when you go on to win it, I'm dutifully informed. My wife is telling me about the memes of the game that I wrote. So going ape is when you go on to win it. Doing the panda is when you attempt to do it, whether win or lose. This is the wrong kind of nerding. I just have it on good authority as well. I've just been told that 8 Minky is going to give his prize if he's in the top 6 to the winner of the Boneyard, which is very generous of him. So keep fighting over in the Boneyard. 8 Minky has said he's going to donate his prize if he gets into the top 6 to you. Although he's also doing the pandas, so he's now slightly less likely to get into the top 6, or he's certainly removed an advantage from himself. So the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which my wife and I and Dylan are all currently binging on the weekends at the moment, because I've never seen any of them before until recently. I'm really enjoying them. There are no spoilers in here for anyone who is halfway through or is maybe just doesn't want to be spoiled. Yeah, that's about it. Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm looking forward to this round. This is a round I wrote, and I hope you enjoy it. Fingers on buzzers then. You 13 remaining players. 2 of you have got multipliers active. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you have still got nerfs. If you all are ready, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is round 4. Let's play Danger Zone. I will not give you spoilers, Chloe. And if anyone spoils it in the chat, I'll be very cross. What is the alter ego of the villain Red Skull? A. Malekith the Accursed. B. Ivan Vanko. C. Bucky Barnes. D. Johann Schmidt. Whoa! Egg fried cheese and Samster getting that one right, and the only 2 to do so. Yeah, let's take a look and see who was fastest out of the 2 of them. Samster, and with that multiplier as well, that's going to put him in a very solid position at the beginning. Egg second, no one choosing to nerf, only the 2 getting it right. And only Drahuska Koda Tantuso improves over in the eliminated players, they'll be getting that right. Well, I never. Tricky question. I can reveal that the correct answer is Johann Schmidt, as portrayed by Hugo Weaving in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Samster goes to the top, Egg in second with 12, Dev is in third with 6. The Zenas backwards and the Lupine one, thanks to their boosts, are managing to stay afloat, but everyone else has dropped into the danger zone. It is a tie with 8 people in there. It should be only 7. Clive, Ramsey, Spokes, Big Bother. It's the first time I've ever made that mistake, Brig. Sorry about that. 8 Minky, Lingomaniac, Midi Plays, and Score Count. You all currently are in the danger zone. Let's just take a little look at, not that bum, that bum. The Lupine one is the only player so far to not go in the danger zone. So, Lupine, you're the only person left in this game to keep a clean sheet and never go in the danger zone, so that's to be commended. Question leader is currently Samster, and he's now starting to pull away a little bit with 14 questions correct, just ahead of Egg on 12. Okay, fingers on buzzers, everybody. Let's try and break that tie in the danger zone. Here comes question number 2. Eyes on 8 Minky, remember, wasting or choosing not to use his multiplier. Will it come back to bite him? Question 2. Clint Barton is the real name of which of the Avengers? A. Black Widow, C. Captain America. Sorry, A. Black Widow, B. Captain America, C. Hulk, D. Hawkeye. Sorry, me stumbling over my letters there, and I'm hoping I've not thrown anybody. Only Brig getting that one wrong in the lobby. Dogfish, Drahuska, Cola, DMM, Kazvez, Milk Like Substance, Tantusar, Connor, Tyson, Alex Chen and JSG Plays all getting it right in the Boneyard. Let's see who was round 4. Poor Brig. Let's see who was fastest there. Spokes was fastest, followed by Clive, then Ramsey, ass backwards, and then the Lupine one. Brig the only player to get it wrong. Most of us there knowing the correct answer. Black Widow, her real name is something in Russian that I know. Thank you, Natasha Romanoff. Captain America is Steve Rogers. Hulk is Bruce Banner, I know that one. So the correct answer we were after there was D, Hawkeye. So we still got a tie, Lupine and Clive. Lupine, after saying you were the only player not to go in the danger zone, you have now appeared in the danger zone. So everyone has been in the danger zone at least once. So that's nice, isn't it? Samster's still ahead on the lead with 15, still 2 ahead of Egg on 13. Of course, if we're looking at the final already, Samster has got 2 danger zone appearances, whereas Egg only has 1. So there's only actually a point between them if they get to the final. Lupine and Clive are tied on 12 at the top of the danger zone. You've got Ramsey, the real dev, score, Midi plays, 8 Minky and Brig Bother yet to score on this round down in the danger zone. Still 3 questions to go. Fingers on buzzers. Here comes question number 3. Question 3. Doctor Strange is portrayed by which actor? A. Benedict Cumberbatch, B. Robert Downey Jr., C. Chris Hemsworth, D. Samuel L. Jackson. Everybody answered in the main lobby. Lingo, the only player to get that one wrong there. Let's have a look who was fastest. Spokes was fastest, followed by Clive, then Samster, then Brig, and then Score Count. So yes, Robert Downey Jr. obviously plays Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. Chris Hemsworth plays Thor, I want to say. Samuel L. Jackson, of course, plays Nick Fury, the Director General of S.H.I.E.L.D. Benedict Cabbage... I can't even say his name properly when I'm trying to not do it. Oh, hey, it's that Contain module. Benedict Cabbage Patch. Or Brandywine Cumberbund. Cumberbund. Lingo getting that one wrong. Let's see what that does to the scores. The correct answer was Brandywine River. Benedict Cumberbatch. We have finally broken the tie at the top of the danger zone. And Egg Fried Cheese has gone into the danger zone, despite being a Benadryl Cumberbunch. Nice. Egg Fried Cheese has slipped into the danger zone only for the second time. Samster is way out in front, 62. That multiplier working very hard for him. Lingo's also gone into the danger zone, but has got the multiplier. 8 Minky has got a nerf that he could use, as has Score, Egg, the real Dev, Ass Backwards, and Samster. Spokes in second with 26. Clive in third with 24. That's backwards on 21. Lupine and the real Dev both on 18. Egg Fried Cheese on 17, so not much in it. And then you've got Lingo, Ramsey both on 16, Score 15, Brig 10, Midi plays 8, and then 8 down on 6. The Boneyard looking forlornly over at 8 in 13th place at the moment, thinking, oh well. Egg, Lingo, Ramsey, Score, Brig, Midi, and Ape. You've got 2 questions to get out of the danger zone. Can you do it on question number 4? We'll find out. Here it is. Butterfree Charmander. Nice. Things on buzzers. Question 4. In the first Iron Man film, what is the name of Tony Stark's PA? A. Salt Shaker. B. Clara Cumin. C. Pepper Potts. D. Patty Parsley. Score count and Midi plays not getting an answer in there, which always worries me when we get to this stage of the game. Nope, the stream is still alive. That's good. Yes, the city round. Clara Cumin is definitely the parody film. I came up with Salt Shaker as an alternate, and then I couldn't think of ones that were fully fitted to go with the other ones. But yeah, let's have a look and see who was fastest. Spokes was fastest there, followed by Clive, followed by Samster, followed by Ramsey, followed by the Lupine one. Egg Fried Cheese choosing to nerf on that question. Will it be enough to help him out of a tight spot? He's only getting 6 points for it, but if he didn't know, it's going to help him. Score a MIDI declining to answer on that question. The correct answer, I think most of us there knowing, was C. Pepper Potts, played by Gwyneth Paltrow. In the films. We've got another tie in the Danger Zone. Samster is still in the lead at 84. Spokes in second with 39. Clive in third with 36. Ass Backwards in fourth with 28. And Lupine in fifth with 27. There is a tie between Lingo Maniac and Ramsey Fox, each on 26. Lingo, of course, is using his multiplier at the moment, so that could be very, very helpful for him on the next question. Egg, the Real Dev, Briggs, score count, 8 Minky MIDI plays, you're also in the Danger Zone. Matt, how likely is their chance of escape?
So just quickly looking at the stats, 13 points available. So everyone from... So I'm just trying to quickly do the maths here. So 8 and MIDI plays are out.
Bad luck, Boneyard.
Can't catch the looping one. Samster is well clear and is guaranteed top spot at the moment. Just quickly looking over in the Boneyard in terms of well, I don't think 8 Minky's offer is going to count now.
If he's not in the top 6, he's not. No.
How are we doing in terms of correct answers and Danger Zone appearances? Because that obviously is going to be critical.
That's going to be the
round
critical,
5.
yes, indeed.
So let's have a look. So Samster at the moment on 15. I think that puts Samster in pole position. And then Lupine 1 would be on 12. Then As Backwards would then be on 11. Spokes on 10 and Clive on 8. Are we going to have a third tiebreaker?
Stranger things have happened, but yes,
like me winning.
Well, indeed, it happened once. It was a Saturday. So remember, you have got to get out of the Danger Zone. And this is the last one. If you're eliminated in this round, you don't go home with a prize. If you do get to round 5, you are guaranteed a prize of some sort. I'm hoping there are enough tie breaks, DMM. I think there's about 15 of them that I wrote, but I'll add some more in due course. Right. Very best of luck to all of you. It looks like Samster's the only one who's absolutely definitely safe. All of this could still change. Fingers on buzzers. Here is question number 5. What is the home world of Thor, Loki, and Odin? A. Asgard, B. Ragnarok, C. Jotunheim, D. Niflheim. Everyone there apart from MIDI plays and Ramsey Fox getting that answer right, which means Ramsey Fox, who was in the tiebreak position, along with Lingo, is going to have broken that tie. So unless somebody else can come up to form a different tie, Egg Fried Cheese maybe, Real Dev, possibly even Brig could come up to break the tie or form a new tie. We're going to have a clear 6, but I don't know who they're going to be. Let's have a look and see who was fastest first of all. Brig was the first one in, getting an answer in very, very quickly. Spokes was next, then Dev, then Ass Backwards, then Score Count. Samster actually choosing to nerf on this question. He thought he might as well, even though he's guaranteed first, he might as well use it, even if he knew the answer. Well, that page is going to become redundant now. 8 Minky is going out but didn't use his multiplier. Ass Backwards looks like they're probably going to go through with their nerf, so they're going to lose that. Are Dev, Score Count, and 8 Minky going to lose their nerf? Let's find out. The correct answer is Asgard. Wow. We have got a different tiebreak. Lingo Maniac has gotten free, and we have got a third tiebreak, and the second one featuring the Real Dev, who's gone from tiebreak in the Danger Zone, top by quite some way, tiebreak in the Danger Zone. And this is what it comes down to, because if you get into the top 6, you will be going I'd say getting and then came out as going home with a prize. Samster, of course, finishing a clear first. Spokes in second with 51, Clive in third with 43, Ass Backwards with 38, Lingo Maniac with 36. It was very tight, but Lupine and Dev, tied up on 33, are going to form a tiebreaker. Sadly, Brig, Egg Fried Cheese, Ramsey Fox, Scorecount, 8 Minky and Mini Plays have played a blinder, but unfortunately this is where it ends for you. Of course, a reminder that you don't get any boosts going into the next round. You get the difference between your total questions correct and your Danger Zone appearances, and we'll look at those in a bit more detail, but first of all, let's resolve this tiebreak. Lupine and Dev. Dev, you know how this works. You've been here before. Lupine, you've seen this game enough times. I think you know how it works. The answer to the question will be a number. Type it as digits, not words. Whoever gets closest keeps their score. Whoever's further away loses a point and goes out with the others. Very best of luck to you. Here's your tiebreak question. How many full-time undergraduate students were at Cambridge University in the year 2012-2013? Lupine's having a go. Dev? There we go. Getting an answer in. 8 years ago at Cambridge. How many undergraduate students were there? That's a particularly difficult tiebreaker. Brig is saying it's less than you think. Let's have a look. The correct answer is 11,925, according to my source. Yes, according to all the different Cambridge schools. So, Dev, you survived one tiebreaker. You could not survive a second. Dev was off by an order of magnitude. Oh, bad luck there, Dev. Well, Lupine, you've hung on by the skin of your teeth, but unfortunately, real Dev, Brig Bother, Egg Fried Cheese, Ramsey Fox, Score Count, 8 Minky and Midi Plays. This is a tough game. Getting to round 4 is no mean feat, but for you, the journey is over. It is the end of the round. You are in the danger zone, which means we have to say goodbye. Off you go to the Boneyard. New king of the Boneyard is Egg Fried Cheese with 15, though. So, we have our dynamic dozen. No, it's not a dozen. It's half a dozen. Finalists. I was going to go with finalists. Felt like Donald Trump then. We have our finalists. Samster, Spokes, Clive, Ass Backwards, Lingo Maniac, the Lupine one. Congratulations to you. You've made it all the way to the final. As you know, you lose your multipliers and your nerfs at this point. In this case, only Ass Backwards losing out on a nerf, which he's seen fit not to use. And of course, the scores that you get are not reset to 0. You start with the score of the total number of questions you've answered correctly minus the number of times you've appeared in the danger zone. Samson's going to start on 15. Spokes is going to start on 11. Clive on 9. Ass Backwards on 12. Lingo is going to start on 7. And Lupine is going to start on 12. You've all won a prize. The question is, how big is it going to be? As you know, the final round, or you may not know if you've not played before, indeed, Samster I know has won a few times, Clive's won a few times. I'm not sure if anyone else has won before, and I know with Spokes it's the first appearance here as well, so this could be a new champion. Certainly for the new season of Danger Zone, Samster's the only player here who's won. As you know, the category for round 5 is general knowledge. Those are the scores. 6 points is the maximum per question. With 5 questions, that's a total of 30 points. You can't use your multiplier in this round, Samster. You've used it already anyway. Very best of luck to all 6 of you. Have fun, and may the odds be ever in your favour. For the last time tonight, let's play Danger Zone. Alright, question number 1. Which English city was once known as Duriliponte? A. Cambridge, B. Oxford, C. Durham, D. Manchester. Lobby players are locked in. Wow. Lingo, the only person to get that one right in the Boneyard. Egg and Connor the only people to get that one right. Don't know if that was a lucky guess from Lingo, but that's going to put him in a good start, considering he's the underdog in this round. Curious, given the tiebreaker question that came up previously, the odds of this happening, or that tiebreaker coming up, are pretty small. But yeah, the correct answer is, in fact, Cambridge. And Clive managing to make an educated guess. Not Clive. Lingo managing to make an educated guess. And he's pulled himself right back up into second position. That is the... What did I say? 20, 15, 10 and 5? No. 15, 10, 5, 4. Yeah, 15, 10, 5, 4. And then PC games. So he's pulled himself back into the £10 contention position, which is very, very nice. But there are 4 more questions to go. I'm going to bring Matt in after question 3 for this one to give us some analysis, and again after question 4. Fingers on buzzers. Here's question number 2. It wasn't even educated, it was just a guess. A guess. Well, paid off. Question 2. The name Jenga is derived from the word meaning build in which language? A. Greek, B. Swahili, C. Latin, D. Urdu. Everyone in the main lobby locked in. Everyone getting it right as well. Let's just take a look at the order there. Clive was fastest, followed by Samster, then Ass Backwards, then Spokes, then Lupine. Lingo getting it right, but not in any pole position. So that could be interesting. Clive getting 6 points there. So the bottom is getting the most points, 2 questions in a row. What's that going to do? Is Samster getting 5? I don't know how much. Most of you, in fact all of you there, knowing the correct answer was B, Swahili. Whoa, Samster has now got quite a comfortable lead with 20, but then it goes 16, 15, 14, 14, 14. Ass Backwards on 16 in second, Clive now in third on 15, Lingo, Lupine and Spokes each on 14. This is close. What are the odds of having a 4th tiebreaker in the final? It could happen. I will only do a tiebreaker if it's a tie between first and second, though, otherwise we'll come to a gentleman's agreement for the rest of them. Fingers on buzzers, guys. Here comes question number 3. In Game of Thrones, what is the capital city of Westeros? A. King's Landing, B. Winterfell, C. Highgarden, D. Casterly Rock. Everyone in the main lobby locked in. Oh, Samster's getting it wrong. And again, 3rd time in a row, the person in last place gets the most points. Spokes getting 6 there. Ass Backwards getting 5. Lingo Maniac getting 4. Lupine, Clive and Samster all getting it wrong. 2 former champions stumbling over a Game of Thrones question here. Egg, Dogfish, 8 Minky, Cola, Tantu Style, Casfez and Tyson Bane in the Eliminator Players Lobby getting the right answer. You're right, this is a mental finish. Absolutely nuts. Let's have a look. The correct answer there was A, King's Landing. And look at this. Ass Backwards has come out of nowhere and stolen the top spot. With 2 questions to go, Samster's been pushed into joint second with Spokes each on 20, Lingo Maniac on 18, Clive on 15, Lupine on 14. If we're continuing in the trend we've had so far, Matt, then Lupine's going to get 6 points here. What's your read of it at the moment?
I think this is one of the craziest end games we've ever seen on DangerZone and DangerZone 2.
I agree.
This is really, really close up, and it's great to see. Meanwhile, over in the Boneyard, Egg Fried Cheese is so close to guaranteeing top spot over there. Just needs either a correct answer here or for Dogfish to give an incorrect answer. To guarantee King of the Boneyard place there, but so Samson's actually had the most. Samson and Egg have actually had the most correct answers across this whole game. 18 correct each. Answers each
out of 23. No mean feat. This is a tough game.
Yes, so this is a very tough game. We could. I'm trying to think. Could we have a winner determined? We could have a winner on this question.
If Ass Backwards gets
Ass
it
Backwards
right.
Gets this, yeah, Ass Backwards is the only one to get this right. Then he will win it. Otherwise, yeah.
Wide
so Ass
open.
Backwards. Yeah. Otherwise, it's all wide open. So I will speak to you after the following question.
Look forward to that. Okay, fingers on buzzers, everybody. 2 questions left in this game, and it is tighter than something very tight. Here's question number 4. 5-way tie for 20. Good lord. Who was the only British Prime Minister to be assassinated? A. William Pitt the Younger, B. Spencer Perceval, C. Sir Robert Walpole, D. Ramsay MacDonald. Oh! Well, we've broken the trend. Lupine wasn't the fastest, but the second to last was the fastest, and Lupine did get it right. So after Clive and Samster getting it wrong on the last question, they've now got it right on this one. Clive, Samster and Lupine. In fact, I think that might be an exact flip over. Clive fastest, then Samster for 5, then Lupine for 4. Egg Fried Cheese has now guaranteed himself his reign as King of the Boneyard. Well played to you, Egg. 19 out of 24, potentially 20 out of 25. Let's have a look at the answer. Not an easy question unless you know it. The correct answer was, in fact, B. Spencer Perceval. So, Matt, final analysis of the evening.
This is basically a four-way battle to win this game. Lingo and Lupine with 6 points remaining. Unfortunately, cannot catch Samster. Samster needs to. I'm just trying to do the maths. So 27, 25. So if Samster can score 3 points or more, then they win. So answer within the top 4, and Samster will win this Danger Zone game. Samson and Egg also still battling out for who can answer the most questions correctly. Egg is definitely king of the Boneyard with 19 correct answers. 1 question left. Dogfish cannot catch.
All comes down to this then. Thank you.
Yeah, let's battle it out for the business end.
Thank you very much for all your analysis this evening, Matt the ref. So looking back over to a reminder to our 6 players that there are prizes at stake. It's not just the glory of the Hall of Champions that you get for first, but there are cash prizes for the top 3, Steam for number 4, and some games from Persephone's Chair for 5th and 6th. So, best of luck to all of you. The final question of the night is... Who won the FIFA Women's World Cup in 2019? A. Germany, B. the USA, C. Brazil, D. Russia. And there we have it. Samster has got 4 points. That should be enough to put him clear. Everyone but Lingomaniac getting the right answer. And this feels like karmic retribution for twice in the last 2 weeks. I've made a World Cup reference, and I've sort of just neglected the Women's World Cup as a thing. So I feel that I'm going some way towards making amends for that. But the final question of Danger Zone tonight, being on the Women's World Cup. Spokes was fastest, Clive was next, Samster then, and then asked backwards, and finally Lupine, Lingomaniac giving a wrong answer. Egg Fried Cheese getting 20, tying with Samster for most questions right in the evening. I think Samster's done enough to win. Let's have a look at the final reckoning. The answer, incidentally, B, the USA. So, Egg Fried Cheese is officially king of the Boneyard. And in reverse order, Lingomaniac. 15 questions correct, 5 Danger Zone appearances, 18 in the final. A very valiant 6th place. 5th place with 17 questions correct, 2 Danger Zone appearances, and 20 points in the final. 5th place goes to the Lupine one. 16 questions correct, 1 Danger Zone appearance, so lowest Danger Zone appearances of the evening, 24 points in the final, 4th place, and a £4 Steam voucher goes to Ask Backwards. 17 questions correct, 3 Danger Zone appearances, 26 points in the final, and also 15 questions, 3 Danger Zone appearances, and 26 points in the final. A tied 3rd, 2nd goes to Spokes and Clive of Legend. The way I am going to break this tie is I'm going to award the 2nd place de facto to Spokes, because Spokes got the more questions right. No, I'm just going to break it that way. It will populate with Spokes in 2nd, in 3rd rather than 2nd, but Spokes, you're 2nd. So Clive, 15 questions, 3 Danger Zone appearances, 26 points in the final, 3rd place bronze medal, £5 PayPal to you. Spokes, 17 questions right, 3 Danger Zone appearances, 26 points in the final, silver medal to you, and £10 PayPal. Congratulations. But the winner this week with 20 questions out of 25, only 2 Danger Zone appearances the whole night, and 29 points in the final. Doing the double, the first double of Danger Zone 2, winning 2 games on the run, our gold medalist and winner of £15 worth of PayPal. Your champion is Samster Samster. This epic guitar solo. And yes, Samster, you did win the last one. You beat me, remember, when my wife was hosting it. Congratulations to you. There is your fanfare, which is always very nice. And we will see you added to the Horde of Champions. I'm sorry, Ape, I still haven't done the emoji. But there's your Horde of Champions. 7th of July, 8 Minky winning the inaugural game, and 8 Minky's going to get a little panda emoji, or possibly an ape emoji. I can't remember. There it is, going ape. Nice. No, I need to put the emoji in the game, I mean, Egg, into the Horde of Champions for people who've done that. Samster winning on the 25th of July, exactly 1 month ago, and Samster actually setting a new question high, 20 out of 25 and 29 points. All of these finals have had 6 people in, so it's been comparable in terms of points that are attainable. So Samster now has the high score on points from his last game and the high score on questions from this game. Yeah, that's how it goes. Congratulations to everyone who's won a prize, all 6 finalists. If I could ask, could you join the Discord there and send me a DM? I'll watch it back and I'll try and get in touch with you. But if you join the Discord, message me and I will sort you out in the next day or so with your prizes. Congratulations on that. So, that's about it from birthday stream Ben tonight. It's my birthday in an hour and 10 minutes. Do I have emotes? I think you need to sub to use my emotes in Twitch, Murphy Backs. There's some in the Discord as well. But congratulations to Shadowmain earlier on as well, dealing at £12.50 in our cash deal or no deal, which I'd really like to do again because I thought it was just huge fun and added a different sort of feel to the game. And then Danger Zone 2, it's lovely to get Danger Zone out. It is always exciting to see because it's sort of the fruit of my labour, so I'm a little bit proud of it. And it's lovely to see everybody having such a good time. Thank you as well to Ash for guest hosting Deal or No Deal. Always fun working with Ash. He is such a legendary guy. And tonight was no exception. So thank you so much for taking up time in your evening to come and guest host there. Enormous fun. And especially to you guys at home, A, for watching, and B, for the 504% hype train. Just astonishing. And thank you so much for your generosity. It's really, really kind of you. And I hope that what I do here is worth your time and your subscriptions. So thank you very much for that. I do really, really appreciate it, especially in this time of great uncertainty, let's say. So there we go. Now, thank you all as well for the birthday love. Thank you very much. I'm not sure what I'm doing, actually. I know Dylan's uncle is coming down and he's taking him out for the day at some point. And he's going over to his mother-in-law's for dinner, so that Megs and I think we might be going out somewhere for dinner or something, or having dinner in. I'm not quite sure. My birthday's often the sort of non-event. It's only in the last couple of years I've started doing something for it, and that has largely been thanks to streaming and taking part on here. Before that, I didn't really. I mean, say my wedding day was the day after my birthday, and that year, my 29th birthday, was a complete non-event. Say again? No, it's 29. We're in Taunton for my 30th, weren't we? So yeah, we went away for my 30th, and on my 29th, I got married the day after, so that took up most of the attention. And then last year, were we in Greece last year, or was I back? I can't even remember. But then, yeah, this year has been great fun. I say it's not until tomorrow, but there it is. Just before I go, because I'm rabbiting on, I want to give you a sneak peek of the sneak peek. So I'm going to go to the Be Right Back screen. Have I got it open? I have got it open, because I don't want to show you any of the graphics, but I'm going to play something to you. I'm going to play you some music. It's original. This is an original game show that's coming. It's a new original game show. That's all I'll say. And just to give you an idea, no, it's an audio network track, so it's royal. I think it's effectively royalty free. No, it's not Set Royale, not Set Royale, Ramsey Fox. But I just want to play you this track to give you an idea of the sort of style and theme of the game that's going to be coming and having a full sneak peek of, hopefully, on Saturday. That's the level of intensity this new game is going for. Just so you're aware. That's a sneak peek of the sneak peek. Oh, no! And I've put it there! No! 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 I've been on the wrong screen! No, go back to that screen! And now I'm giving it all away! That's an extra sneak peek of the sneak peek! That's what I want! You go back and watch the VOD now and you can decipher what it says. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. That's a sneak peek of the sneak peek of the sneak peek. I'll clip it out in before someone clips it. Please don't clip that. Please. You saw nothing. You didn't see anything. You saw a little bit. Fortunately, I've got the title screen up so you can't actually see the main body of the game. I'm very excited about this one. I've been chatting a lot with Score Count about it to try and nail down the game theory of it. Saw the name and the title screen. Well, keep it under your hat. I'll do a full proper reveal of it on Saturday. I might even do a trial run. And then on Saturday, I'm going to also unveil what I've got planned for Season 2, which will be coming after the Google That final, which is due for sort of the middle of September sometime. So, yeah. Maybe an extra game this coming Saturday after Double Google That, which means I probably won't do a music round for this week on Google That. So, yeah. If you want to write questions for Google That and such like, incidentally, you can do that by joining the Discord, downloading the apps in the Google That sections and also the Code and the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire section. We're next playing Millionaire next Tuesday, actually. I think. I'm just going to double check that. Where's the server gone? Oh, hell. Now everything is gone. Why does everything keep being gone? Why is everything always gone? Let's open that. That's what I'm looking for. Let me see what is on my schedule. I have to go to my DMs with Tipster because that's where it's got it pinned. Yes, it is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire next Tuesday. Google That then, double Google That on Saturday the 5th of September. Wheel of Fortunes and Family Fortunes is pegged for the Tuesday after that. That is subject to change. Likewise, Tuesday the 15th of September. It's got the code and something else, which probably isn't going to happen now in favour of something else. Google That final for Saturday the 19th of September, which will be the end of the season, and then the start of something new thereafter. Don't need questions for Redacted just yet, Egg, but it might be a thing that's happening in due course. But all will be revealed on Saturday. I'm going to stop wittering on because I'm hemorrhaging viewers, which means people are getting bored. And I don't want people to finish the night thinking they were bored. Where's OBS gone? I need that one. So, thank you all very much for watching. Congratulations to Samster. Congratulations to Shadowmane. Thank you to Ash for co-hosting. Thank you to Matt for all his statistician work tonight. And thank you to you at home for all your generosity with that hype train. I hope you've had fun. It's been a lovely evening. Thank you for all the birthday love. I'll be sure to have a good day. I will try and pop on and catch some Duel and or Wipeout and or Impossible and or Match Game on Ashes tomorrow and or Friday. But if not, I will see you all on Saturday. For now, I've been Royal Flush. You've been watching Royal Flush's Game Night. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you very, very soon. Take care, and good night. Have a good rest of the night, everyone. I'll see you soon. Take care and good night.